A lot of hate in your heart for that man. It's all over what? Them calling Mad Hatter after you got banned? That's what this all about? Is that what it's all about, Trey? That's less success that you have in the community and with T.I. You are doing well. You should do it all right for yourself. What would you be, what was all this bitterness? You know, you saying stuff. You hear her saying stuff. It's other people say stuff about you. Ro can't be the only one who has said some stuff.
And I approached this blank canvas.
Yeah, but Ro the one gotta get jumped on, right? Because you just want to confront him. You know? No, we got right now at the time. Because they keep saying this stuff. Oh, man. So we was nose to nose. So you and Ro was nose to nose. Yeah, Ro thought y'all was family. Y'all could yell and holler at one another. You had other plans. If I can't stop them, I'm taking accountability. I don't agree. I don't agree with everything that happened. If you the boss, ain't you the boss? I already do shit. I don't entourage, John Ro, and you don't agree. So them cats doing, so that means you getting pushed around. They'll do anything they want. They'll jeopardize your life. Because I told people this plenty of times, kids, you can get killed like that, bro. Never jump, stomp, and rob anybody. That's a fact. Anybody telling kids they can't die like that, you's a fool. A lot of people dead from that. And a lot of people locked up for putting in work after they done been done like that. So it's a lot. Don't ever think you can rob, beat, and stomp no man, humiliate no man. Oh, no. But you knew Ro couldn't put that bag on y'all and handle that business because he got too much to lose. See, you're a wise man. You knew that Ro had way more to lose than you. Ro career way bigger than yours. I'm not hating on knocking. I'm not hating. I don't even listen to your music, but I told you it's your community activist work. Where I looked at it and was like, that's some honorable and revolutionary stuff, and salute you on that. I don't listen to your music, bro. So that don't impress me. You know, this interview was a bad idea. I'm glad you done it. Now we know this ain't have nothing to do with no J-Ton and Ro. Ro did not get jumped over J-Ton and him going to jail. And how do we know? Because Trey just said it. J-Ton and the mother phonies was sitting to the sidelines just chilling. Trey said it. With no animosity in their heart until Zero approached him and they nose to nose. Then J-Ton like, man, nigga, I remember you got me locked up, nigga. I might as well just get you for that. Who believe that? Who believe that? No, that's the excuse to jump rope. Then you got other cats like J-Dog and them saying, man, you know get behind that. Behind what? Trey being upset? That Ro saying something in some interviews? That's what got Trey upset. That Ro called Mad Hatter after he got banned. That's what got him balling hot. Oh, Ro get money? You trying to block my money? So, he wanted to talk to Ro about that. Not about, and this was so crazy, I can absolutely say this. If a nigga, as my little brother, Al Pooh, that was my little brother, and I don't have to say it. My little brother tell me, some cat set him up, nigga, I'm taking his word for it, and that's the problem we got now. And you ain't gonna get no chance, anything else is extra. We got real problems. My little brother tell me you set him up, you had to go to prison, friend. But everybody know that. You like, and then how J-Ton, you will never even have to worry about little bro if that's the case. Nigga, I'm on you. I'm on you. You got serious issues. So that's why I'm looking at you, bro, kind of phony. Serious business. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm saying, walk me out. Stomp me out. That's phony, nigga. If he set your brother up, nigga, what you want to squash it with a fun hug on my nigga? That's bust activity, nigga. Because you know it's a lot. But if that is the truth, Trey, you was a coward, you a phony, bro. You let Ro set your brother up and you didn't do nothing? Never looked for him? Huh? He set your brother up cost of years. You gonna let that go? What got you upset, though? Huh? Was him saying some things? Coward activity, nigga. You was scared to approach Ro without your brother and them? Why you didn't approach Ro? And you nose to nose, why you didn't beef off on him? Huh? Why you didn't handle that business? You know, 'cause I believe you didn't want no time for rope. I just dropped you on your ass. And bro, that still, you exposed yourself. Think you so slick, think you so smart, cool. You not clean. You don't have to clear stuff up, but you not bringing people over to your side. They see you arrogant, bro. And you got a lot of hate in your heart for rope. And you didn't expose rope, you exposed yourself, homie. You just balled up your brother's story and threw it in the trash. This is breaking news. What y'all need to cover this. Y'all make sure this get out there. Trey said they didn't fight Roe for J-Tongue. It was over what Roe been saying about him. Your brother was set up, you a buster for letting it happen and then getting that Roe about some other business. That's a big brother issue. Cuff him.
You were built with something very unique. You are built with something that is powerful. You are built with something that is so magnetic that it's going to just put off so much power that it's going to cause a lot of people to mistreat you. It's going to cause a lot of people to bless you. And on the other hand, it's going to cause a lot of people to be envious, to be jealous, because they don't know what this mysterious gift it is that you have that causes so many people who don't even know you like you. What is this? It is your aura that people are envied of. It is your aura that people are so jealous of. They wish they have.
Yes, we got a lot of shit.
They don't have it. But I want you to embrace that aura. That spirit that you have on the inside of you, you got to embrace that. You were built with something special. You were born with something very unique. You were born with a powerful magnetic spirit. And I want all of you to understand this about you. Somebody is asking, what is it so special about this person? What is it about you that causes people to like you, to be drawn to you? And what is it that will cause some people to mistreat you? It's a catch-22. Listen, some people are going to mistreat you because of your aura. You have a powerful aura. See, when you know what you have and you learn to use it, you are not going to let anything stop you. This is going to make you unstoppable, family. When you learn to embrace who you are, when you learn to embrace the power that God has given you, you are going to be unstoppable. You are going to be unbothered by anything or anybody in this world. Your aura that you have, people hate your aura. People are jealous of your aura, envious of it, because they don't understand it. They don't know what this is about you. I want you to understand what this powerful aura is about you. What is this? What causes you to step in the room? You really not to change the temperature in that room. It is the power that you have. People who are right with God, they will embrace you. People who are of the kingdom of darkness, who are with Satan, they will run away from you because they are intimidated by your aura. And I want to say this on the other hand too. Some of you who are in ministries, some of you who are up under leadership, whether it is ministerial, whether it's in the corporate world, people see that aura, or when they understand that there's something unique, something different about it, they can put their hand on it, they'll begin to mistreat you. They will begin to keep you. They will begin to overlook you. But I want you to understand what this means. You're getting ready to be promoted. You are skipped when you look over constantly. Because some of you might be overlooked constantly. Some of you may have been dropped. Some of you may have been taken. Just like Mephibosheth, he was dropped. And he became crippled and he had to be carried. But look where he was carried to. He was carried to the king's table. You're going to walk in the palace. Nobody physically is going to carry you. You're going to walk. You need to know your power. You need to understand what it says about your aura. You exude so much when you step in a place. I'm telling you, this is why you are being mistreated. You're going to be mistreated because the power that God gave you, people don't like it. They don't understand it. And they're going to be envious of it because it's the confidence that you exude. You know, it's how you carry yourself in life. It's how you talk. It's how you speak. But that spirit that you have on the inside of you, people want that. They can't have it. They want to know, how did you get it? What makes this person so special and what makes this person so unique? What is it that will cause strangers to walk up and bless you and don't know you? That's what this is. You're going to see people in the coming days come up to you and just bless you, open doors for you that you were looking to be open to another person. God has somebody else to open better and a more excellent door. You will be mistreated for your aura. You're going to be hated for your aura because people just always criticize what they don't understand. I want you to understand this. When people don't understand you, they don't understand how you operate. They don't understand how God used you. They don't understand how you got what you got. When people don't understand that, they will begin to persecute you unrighteously, unjustly, unfairly. They will begin to be envious of you. They will begin to be jealous. They will begin to mock you. Because they just don't hate you. They want to know what is the foundation of your specialness. They want to know what it is that is so special about you. I want you to understand that. It is the spirit that you have. It is the oil that God put on the inside of you before the foundations of the world. You got to know your power. And you got to know how to operate and use your power. You got the power to change things. You got the power to give life to things. You got the power for things that are dead in your life to cause it to come back and live. So you got to learn to speak things that be not as if it already existed. You might be asking, probably thinking, can I really open my mouth and speak? Didn't God do it? He said He created you in His likeness and His image. So why do you doubt it? If you don't doubt it, then mean you are speaking things into existence. And if you are doubting what God said, you're having a hard time speaking things that be not as if it already existed. It may not make sense to you, but understand this: it doesn't have to make sense to you. Just learn to operate in the principle. Of course, you're gonna be hated for your own. Of course, people are gonna be envious and jealous of you because you're confident, and when they see you, they hate how confident you are because a part of them wants to be that way. They want to learn to be confident like you. You stand on business, and a lot of people hate the fact that you're a very professional person. You stand on business, and they hate it that they don't stand on business. They hate the fact that you know what you want in life and you go get it. So you guys are go-getters. And people don't like it whenever you are a go-getter. But let people have their feelings. They have a right to it. They're entitled to have their feelings. Thank y'all for tuning into the broadcast today. If you are new, thank all of you for what y'all do daily on our channel. To those of you who your PayPal and your Cash Out, say thank you for naming your seed. You all have been named and claimed your seed. And you're also putting gifts and donations. To those of you who are sending your seed offerings to the mail, for being obedient and writing what we've asked you to write on your cashier, share your money or your form of payment. We're grateful for you. To those of you in Canada, to those of you who are of the UK who are sending your currency through the PO box that is listed in the description box of the video. All of you, this video is for you to embrace the power that you have. When you know who you are, you don't settle for less. If you stand for something, you won't fall for anything. You absolutely will not. People don't mistreat you in this world because it's the light that you have. And they hate your light. They want to dim your light. You got to know the shift. I want y'all to get there. So when you're stepping, so when next time you step in the room, you got to feel the temperature. And if you don't like the way the temperature is spiritually, you've shifted. Why do you think God has you all walking in different places? Learn to look at things from a spiritual perspective, not physical, not carnal. Don't complain about it because when you complain, trust me, been there, done that, family. You're going to remain in that situation. When you begin to praise, God will raise and He'll elevate you out. If you don't believe it, why don't you find that in the Word of God when Paul and Silas was locked up in the jail cell? They praised, they worship. You can praise and worship your way out of anything. You're very powerful. It's time for you to know it. It's time for you to say it. It's time for you to do something about it. God is waiting on you. He gave you everything that you need. It's on the inside of you. You gotta pull this stuff out. He created you with gifts. He created you with talent. He created you with ability. He said, out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. You gotta believe what God has said in the Word about you. Go do it. Whatever it is that you have a desire to do, go do it. And change the temperature when you walk in a room. Thank God that you're just that powerful. Demons tremble and you make demons. You see how powerful that you are? When you step in a place and people begin to shift, that's your power. That's your Holy Ghost. That's the light of the Lord. That's your aura that God gave you. And it's powerful. And it's time for you to know it. It's time for you to do something about it. Yeah, you're going to be mistreated because you're standing for the truth. 10 toes down. You're standing for the truth. You're standing for righteousness. And God tells all of us, hey, you're going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake. Doesn't matter, family. Every time. Get a phone, that weapon, they won't prosper. They won't. I want you to share this message to somebody. Subscribe and like the videos for me because I really appreciate everything that y'all do daily on our channel. Those of you who are purchasing products from this channel, I want you to purchase those products by going to the back of my YouTube page and clicking those links and give a gift to somebody who may need it. Okay.
Peace and love, family. First off, I want to send a shout out to all the musty, dusty ass tethers out there. You know, all the mud pies and all the bush meat. I hope it's working well for you. You know, I hope you enjoying this vision, this view of seeing foundational Black Americans keep stacking up these wins. You know, I hope deportation is going well for you. So we'll see you on the other side of the borders. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to be looking from over here. Checkmate. Black Americans shut down the Essence Festival. Tethers, stay mad. Stay mad. Y'all know as soon as we posted this, there's already...
Rocky. See what's up, Rocky?
And saying the same thing about Africa. Africa gave us syncopation. Africa gave us call and response. Do you know how little call and response is used in jazz? You can listen to jazz 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 2 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, and not hear one song that has call and response. Pan-African. How do I feel about violence in music today? No different than violence in music yesterday. Music has always had violence. You ever hear Outlaw Country back in the 60s and the 70s? That's some violent shit. Outlaw Country is very violent. So is death metal. Death metal, especially back in the 80s and the 90s. Death metal really took off in the 80s and the 90s. That's a extremely violent shit. So. Violence is a part of nature. And music mimics nature. It's not about how I feel about it, it just is. As long as violence exists in nature, violence is going to exist in music. It just is what it is. I just think that people need to have a balance. Yeah, Frankie and Johnny. Frankie was doing it wrong. Man, that Frankie and Johnny, somebody ended up dead. What's up, James Rucker? Um, so we about to get into it. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me get my thoughts out on these three topics real quick, and then I'll go back to talking to y'all about we could do a Q&A in a little bit when I'm done, at least getting my thoughts off on these three topics. First topic is,
when we think of the slave trade, the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade often come to mind. But there's another lesser-known chapter in the history of human suffering, a trade that spanned over a millennium, reaching deep into Africa, the Middle East, and beyond. This is the story of the Arab slave trade, a trade that shaped cultures, economies, and histories in ways we are still uncovering today. The Arab slave trade began long before the European powers set sail to Africa. As early as the 7th century, following the rise of Islam, Arab merchants began to establish extensive trading networks across the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, and the Sahara Desert. The Arab slave trade operated for over 1,300 years. Historians estimate that between 10 to 18 million Africans were taken from their homelands and sold into slavery through this vast network. Unlike the transatlantic slave trade, which primarily sent slaves to the Americas, the Arab slave trade dispersed enslaved people across North Africa, Middle East, Persia, India, and parts of Europe. Black Africans, Turks, Iranians, Europeans, and Berbers were among the people traded by the Arabs, with the trade being practiced throughout the Arab world, primarily in Western Asia, North Africa, East Africa, and Europe. The main examples of Arabic slave trades are Al-Andalus slave trade between the 8th and the 15th century, Barbary slave trade between the early 16th and the early 19th century, Trans-Saharan slave trade between the mid-7th century and the 20th century, Indian Ocean slave trade between the antiquity and the early 20th century, Ottoman slave trade between the 13th and the early 20th century, Red Sea slave trade between the antiquity and the mid-20th century, Libyan slave trade started in the 7th century, ongoing. Today, we will be focusing on the Trans-Saharan slave trade. During the Trans-Saharan slave trade, slaves were mainly transported across the Sahara Desert. Most were moved from sub-Saharan Africa to North Africa to be sold to Mediterranean and Middle Eastern civilizations. Estimates of the total number of black slaves moved from sub-Saharan Africa to the Arab world range from 6 to 10 million. The trans-Saharan trade routes conveyed a significant number of this total, with one estimate tallying around 7.2 million slaves crossing the Sahara from the mid-7th century until the 20th century, when it was abolished. According to Professor Ibrahima Baba Kake, there were 4 main slavery routes to North Africa, from east to west of Africa, from the Maghreb to the Sudan, from Tripolitania to central Sudan, and from Egypt to the Middle East. The Arabs managed and operated the trans-Saharan slave trade, although Berbers were also actively involved. Early trans-Saharan slave trade. Records of slave trading and transportation in the Sahara date as far back as the 3rd millennium BC, during the reign of the Egyptian king Sneferu. Sneferu, or Horus, was the first pharaoh of the 4th dynasty of Egypt during the earlier half of the Old Kingdom period, 26th century BC. He crossed the 4th cataract of the Nile into what is today modern Sudan to capture slaves and send them north. These raids for prisoners of war, who subsequently became slaves, were a regular occurrence in the ancient Nile Valley in Africa. During times of war, the ancient Nubians were also taken as slaves by the ancient Egyptians. Another group of people who were involved in the slave trade at this time were the Garamantes. This ancient Hamitic people of the eastern Sahara region relied heavily on slave labor from sub-Saharan Africa. The Garamantes first emerged as a major regional power in the mid-2nd century AD and established a kingdom that spanned roughly 180,000 kilometers in the Fezzan region of southern Libya. They used slaves in their own communities to construct and maintain underground irrigation systems known as Megara. In the 5th century, the Greek historian Herodotus recorded that the Garamantes enslaved cave-dwelling Ethiopians, known as troglodytes, pursuing them with chariots. In the early Roman Empire, slaves from the Bantu African were bought and sold in the city of Lepsis. In the 5th century AD, Roman Carthage was trading in black slaves brought across the Sahara. Black slaves seem to have been valued as household slaves for their unique appearance. Some historians argue that the scale of slave trade in this period may have been higher than medieval times due to the high demand for slaves in the Roman Empire. However, the slave trade through the Sahara in the ancient times may have been rare, as Saharan trade didn't reach large dimensions until the Arabs and Berbers introduced large numbers of camels into the desert. Trans-Saharan slave trade in the Middle Ages. The trans-Saharan slave trade, established in antiquity, continued during the Middle Ages. Paul Lovejoy, the Canadian historian and professor at York University, estimates that around 6 million black slaves were transported across the Sahara between the years 650 AD and 1500 AD. Following the early 8th century conquest of North Africa, Arabs, Berbers, and other ethnic groups ventured into sub-Saharan Africa, first along the Nile Valley towards Nubia, and also across the Sahara towards West Africa. They were interested in the trans-Saharan trade, especially in slaves, as there was a constant demand for slaves in the Eastern Arab nations and Constantinople. The Muslim slave traders referred to these African populations as Zanj or Sudan, meaning black. Arabs would routinely acquire slaves through violent raids, followed by capturing them, sending them on dangerous forced marches across the Sahara to slave markets where they would be bought and sold. In North Africa, the main slave markets were in Morocco, Algiers, Tripoli, and Cairo. Sales were held in public places such as souks. During the era of the Fatimid Caliphate, 99 to 1171, the majority of slaves were Europeans taken along European beaches during conflicts. Aside from raiding, slaves could also be obtained by purchasing them from local black rulers. The 9th century Arab historian Yaqubi states, "They, the Arabs, export black slaves belonging to the Mira, Zagawa, Marua, and other black races who are near to them and whom they capture. I hear that the black kings sell blacks without pretext and without war." Few African rulers actually resisted the slave trade. In fact, many chiefs would become middlemen in the trafficking, rounding up members of nearby villages to be sold to visiting merchants. The 12th century Arab geographer Al-Idrisi recorded the different methods Muslim merchants would use to enslave blacks, recording that some would steal the children of the Zanj using dates, lure them with dates, and lead them from place to place until they seized them, take them out of the country, and transport them to their own countries. In 1353, the Berber explorer Ibn Battuta would record accompanying a trade caravan to Morocco, which carried 600 black female slaves who were to be used as domestic servants and concubines. When Battuta visited the ancient African kingdom of Mali, the locals vied with each other in the number of slaves and servants they had, and he was given a slave boy as a hospitality gift. Slaves were transported through different routes, depending on their destination. Those headed to Egypt would be carried by boat down the Nile, while those headed to Arabia would be sent to ports on the Red Sea, such as Suakin and Assab. Slaves headed to North Africa would have to take the Saharan trade routes, which had been in use since around 1000 BC. These include routes such as the ones from Tripoli Gadam's Gat Hogar Gao, connecting modern-day Libya to Nigeria, the Tripoli Fezzan Bornu route connecting Libya to areas of what are today Chad, Niger, and Cameroon, and the east-west route connecting Egypt to Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. Kanem Bornu Zawila was another route to North Africa, as the Kanem Bornu Empire in the eastern part of Niger was an active part of the trans-Saharan slave trade for centuries, and the trade formed the basis of the empire's prosperity. Passage through the Sahara required the expertise of ethnic groups whose lifestyles were uniquely adapted for survival in scorching, arid environments, namely the local Berber tribes and the foreign Bedouins from Arabia. For example, the Tuareg and others who are indigenous to Libya facilitated, taxed, and partly organized the trade from the south along the trans-Saharan trade routes. Various nomadic peoples played critical roles in
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, Telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. It was in Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene and Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Dee Dee's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my missions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. I said you was dying without letting me know. I love you, Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Dee calls you. Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different. My listen. The birds all sing. The birds all sing. There's creatures. Birds all sing. Birds all sing. It's creatures. Birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They scream tonight. Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you missed mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posting noted Bible quotes, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again? You gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to full of double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding base in the cover. Words don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons with the code to your phone. Now you home. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing. That's going to try. Don't be over there. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They don't sing. Birds don't sing. Birds don't sing. They screech and cry. They screech and cry. Birds don't sing. Birds don't sing. Screech and cry. Remember those who lost their mothers and fathers. And make sure that every single moment that you have with them, you show them love. You show them love. You'll see. Birds don't sing. I'm always just getting rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with the chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Draw from the spirit we possess. Too much enamel hooks your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Listen with you and your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some side checks I know better than. Beware of my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Crush you to pieces, I hum a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think you'll be valor amongst veterans? I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in the room with the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. Question marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said it's good to be sick. About this was getting rich. My neck bigger and place my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to system with two. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cubicle. You're gasping for air and your house beautiful. John 10:10, that's my usual. Mama's falling out in funerals. They bomb and blow, they now fueling you. They never find the guns, but the sewers do. Bubbles were sick, he need medicine. Come back to life, now we dead again. Richard don't make watches for precedents. Just a million trapped between skeletons. This the darkest that I ever been. The diamonds make me please pepper me. 25 in the snow like Serene. They send orders back down to keep shoveling. People said niggas must be sick. All you talk about is just getting rich. My neck bigger and lights my bitch. Beat the system with chains and wrists. You call that they say it ain't. You realize I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the Kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I sent your ass back to the cosmics. The things I see under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my prophets may go to Rakim. How many Judases that let me down? Fuck West Miami right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle kind. Gentlemen in cases connect. The agenda of mine. Move niggas up out of here. This shit get gentrified. Heavy jeans like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon to show up at your gender reveal. And tell him, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Fan my chin and juice. Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Get off my genitals. They say I couldn't reach Gen Z. You fucking dickhead. You must be for like that chin sing. Here comes the jinx, yeah. They genetics been synthetic. Screaming they genius. A finger wave, they all fall. Niggas is jinka. God give me light. A good cure full of free will. Truck car, tell me not to spare your life. What the fuck? Get caught when you side to side. If they say it ain't the most, what's the thing you realize? It's culture. Big kilos in my mind back. Take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My goodness, that's pro details tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind tie back. They contemplate, I despise that. I see it content and they tries that. Run these trips, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing ads. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair? These dream kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I've seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, sweet like Sally's here. The only Audi here is driven by my outcast. Ghost face with the wristbird falconer. Billy Falcon trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass if I ain't too much crowd in there. I spend summers with your next, love that mountain air.
By the elder gods.
Goes and fly back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My goodness, has home details tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind tied back. Then content create, I despise that. I create content, and they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? Call me Mr. Brother, how I weather the storm. At 43, Johnny, I'll come off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to see what it do. Little feature niggas threatening to say the lawyer to set the fee. Drop a warrant, doors open up like a therapy. That number ain't bricks to me. That million is crumbs, you niggas is bombs. I'm not a tough guy, I'm a fly boy, them bitches stung. Oh, nah, yeah, they won't bust for me. Tricky niggas hustle me. I could never buy a bitch a Birkin cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleeping in. The options, my nigga push dirty white. So like watch bitch, they watch shit. I'm like white bitches, the way I pop shit. I need God, play the lead in my biopic. The curse of the sea bowls when you become the devil, waters have this and need grow. I came to terms of probably y'all go my hero. Come get with me. P.O.V. Kilos and fly back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My goodness, that's pro details tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind tied back. They content create, I despise that. I create content and they tries that. Run these truths, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? They had to weigh the operation, call it obese. I'm mixing like my homes, then I tell them go deep. The rag top drop, playing hide and go seek. The Billy leather man, the pigeon, that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off in OC. I'm watching you niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I should really be he. I can open up my closet with a skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I could sell it to me. I just sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the shadows in me. I never thought twice what depression would be, cause niggas change look just like depression to me. P.O.V. Kilos and fly back, take Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My goodness, that's for me, tied back, I just hit. I create content and they tries that. Run these truths, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? 16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was told mama could see it, I be driven and very strategic. Orange sleeves, diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't make your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine. She ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch up. Buck 50 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she is spaghetti. Heavy. Circle back and come and get this Kelly. And in your ears too if you want them blue like Belly. Lot of Jetney, private betting, 911s. I'm the 42 with what's what? Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw. When it's catchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me. Buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski. It's culture. No. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So weird, so weird. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't careless. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't valid. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't valid. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head around that, you ain't having. It's all tweet, bird talk, we all Paris. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, this nigga savage. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had a big bad, you never bad. Wish upon the stars of my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace chatters. Off the first key up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them, you know what happens. It's culture. No. So weird, so weird. Smoke. So weird. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and you cried in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss popping, she ain't easy to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share it. Hey, Ian. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough flow. Ace trumpets and rose bowls. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. Repeat, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Spittings of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare. You just see. Don't you know these clears in my ears only VVs? Play musical chairs for the stairs through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't beat me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Stole ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. At your interviews, I just key like CG. ASAP with Riri, you rappers all beneath me. My love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough flow. Ace trumpets and rose bowls. Henny Alavaca, Panama fishing village visiting with Papa. With choppers, all of you impasta. Simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just thought it looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm a Hama. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you're like at the Oscars. Persona non grata, mi casa su casa. Drugs kill my team spirit, welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala, I was Alibaba. Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this tie. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough flow. Ace trumpets and rose bowls. I'm doing all things considered. Let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it. Now I asking for siblings. I know we miss it. We miscarry, we hit it. I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe. You stick with it. Pre-order the strollers. I'll face fit it. Pays for my store with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics. I'm so sadistic. So religious, that's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians. Flip the niggas for riches like fourth initials. Pay attention and listen, the snakes hissing. Niggas is right as sentences, it ain't digging. Dreamer taking you down, that ain't hidden. Wanna show you around, but they Jay Princeton.
Richest replays on the cautious. Dior slash fade of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck out looking, I ain't tryna borrow. Blow a budget. Like fuck it. We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. In the chess game is play smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven. How to pack the blizzard in Honda Civics. Took fatherless women and showed them lifted. Left mama the children, it take a village. Writing was on the wall like hieroglyphics. My circle split up the pie, that's longer vision. When Jada was asking why, I saw the vision. My homies that didn't die was all in prison. Visions behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, names were mentioned. Explains the sentence. Pain is endless. Identifying the body into forensics. Guns Czechoslovakia, it starts an instant. The only sin left is the few revisions. Made my exit, just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Richest replays on the cautious. Dior slash fade of iguana. Stuff the walls for tomorrow. Fuck out looking, I ain't tryna borrow. Blow a budget. Like fucking it. We gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When the chess game is played smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
If I suffer from melodies, ain't no way around it. You can box in the world and technicalities, ain't no way around it. It's inside when policy in line. You know the truth can never know the lie. Fire king, but the throne survives. Unleash the queen and take them dead or alive. Pirates, icy, pirates, violence, violence. Either way, yours worth the suspense. I've listed all things. No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks will send a message, iridescent. Slow down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Try to bring them, should have left them. Learn my lesson, poker faces keep them guessing. No expression, ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a Testarossa if you don't test them? Eat your bitch unless you Joyce and dress them. My blessings, your pleasure, peasants, ease pleasure. I've been deep, being easy, being get you burning for the summer so easy. Go alone, fill up a mobile home. My niggas changing like mobile phones and new souls. White back to back rolls in my gates. White shade master souls in my safe. White python Manolo is the chase. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, and they get rich to learn. The basics of the nasal, the case closed. Got a chief full of J-Bows on 8 toes. Niggas easily, cheap as Riesling, believe me. I can tell cause your bitches look dingy. Mike Tyson, blows to the face. Slap in case you want snow on a blade. It's when it flows and it creates me's. No place for the moves and the haste. Made $1 million off a flow to the knees. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. I'm living turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the cage. All you keyboard killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we screenwriters. Took chains and touch change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked a new plug to reunite us. Deep pass in my ears, now let me see you fight it. She want Mike Tyson blow to the face. I'm talking 96 hole with the bass. Mike Tyson, blow to the face. Slap in case you want snow on a plate. Have trace when it flows and it trace me's. No place for the moves and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the knees. Niggas saying that it won't just the face. I'm living turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
I mean, the air's like vitamin C. I mean, yellow like bright as a bee. I mean, the sun like bright as can be. F89, you tied to me. Just to get from A to B, and ain't driving to sleep. The path made the ice for all they want, turn the parades off. God bless takeoff. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back, send it for the Bordeaux pies. Picked up the Toro and drive, straight up the 405. The way that the border's designed, I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 445. Hit him, make sure that he dies. The text phone never replied. The fans came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the even up. If you let the money talk, I'm speaking up. I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. Scale don't lie, you ain't even us. Yeah, sure they want me hit her like an archer, but I'm not that sprint, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar. Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipment to the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Grew up playing real life Contra. Never give up, that's the mantra. Lifting all this weight, now I live behind the gate. The DJ, the way they digging through the crates. You niggas busting bricks on the plate. I need more space to make taste. The rap houses running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of chase. Auto servers running out of ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the even up. If you let the money talk, I'm speaking up. I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. Scale don't lie, you ain't even us. I remember late nights, pissy hallways, driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline. The weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut. Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the knife go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll. And waiting on faith ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust them out where the fight go. They try but couldn't love you enough. Dance music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds, the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you reading up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 or plus. They willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block, I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking the judge. Keep frontin' for your bitches, cause any minute Rico might show. You know that shit up in the month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life, cause they was calling a maestro. Cause time lad heavy can crush when you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne whispering, die slow. The last words you hear in the truth. You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw, no. You ain't been where I go. With a belly so strong, you gotta beg it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the fans turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on the niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook 'em to the inside out. Get a Glock 27 fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Push your nigga to take mine. Index yanked till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. That was the baseline. Check out or register one. Miami niggas like Big Perm cause they numbers was face on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff I strong. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheels. I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy, dumb diddy, dumb. Survival of the fittest. You either quit it or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story's gon' hit the first 48 minutes on Dateline. Cause this really shit I've done.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw, no. You ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shoe can turn you inside out. I heard the film turn the trail inside out. Slap the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them shit the inside out.
They can inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread. Whatever it takes, I am with you.
When we are together, we got power. We are shifted.
We are nothing. Your duty to obey my will. Not when it betrays
Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is, with the apron whiter than the roaches. Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call her Moses. Aaron browner than baby roaches. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watch Tiago with the open. That's the only back and forth that I posted. We really let it what we roasted. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean. By the way, this anchor's really frozen. By the way, the sinker's being loaded. By the way, the stinker's really chosen. Head haloing, seated in a late foreign. Name a bitch you ain't going. Too strong with the voice rolling. Just a glimpse what the boy holding. Knocking over all your boy soldiers. 1+4 acres, no neighbors. I remember the days of no cable. Colombian stallions in the stable. With natural titties and no neighbors. Only work getting done is on the table. Death to skimmers and shavers. I'm allergic to anything other than money behavior. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like those stories. Tell me is we trafficking and tricking? Somebody gotta show me the difference. Stand on every word whenever I wrote shit. Under my boots, nigga, nothing but goat shit. I was trying to get rich under the noses. Today a nigga celebrate being posted. Saltwater tears. Custodian, clearing hypercar. No petroleum back then. Get broke under linoleum, that thinking. Got me standing on this podium. Chop the roof off, nigga, this cool talk. Up Virginia niggas robbing the New York. Trap looking. Too dark, the money's in the trailer car. Fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph. And then 2-door roof cover me cool off. Chains on me like Slip Rick the ruler. Beef white to the 6 black and the roof. Niggas trying to stop my play for region nights. Private reasons raw, you pray the season's right. Baton hug my arms, sprinkle the red. Blood diamonds flood my charm.
This is culturally appropriate.
Show us a making flight. Charters of villas in the hills all day. Blood spill, ring finger names and ring shirts with silk. Yacht like flags my way. Inglorious, victorious, wide body B.I.G. like it's curious. I mean, if we traffic in the streets, somebody gotta show me the difference. They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But when stay faithful, I don't want it. So far.
What are you doing? Won't you be made Grandmaster? Forget Cyrus and Sector.
You can see it from where you sit.
He'll sooner bet his corruption than follow me.
When you let you see it, gentleness.
One that both honors his father's legacy and deserves earthly. Can't leave him to age.
Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only one to swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how'd you not know? Unless he leaving court in a Bentley Sport just to meet you on a yacht though. Understand the art of war, all my niggas draw, so we all Picasso's. Me just being me, respect the P&B, I'll probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuff standing on toe. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop it. Pray for me, cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo. They don't know what it is when I'm on it.
Enough. I know you see your traitor complex.
So far. Me.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How you pastor whip a Rolls Royce? That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon. Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been post Mason lessons. I done been at post intersections. I done pulled into lessons. Even when the well man tried. I done raised toast in the desert. Tried to hide the dope in the message. Like we did the coke in the Lexus. The same hands I used to whip work. See me turn them posts into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras. Only way to cope with the pressure. When you feel you hit beat, let God take the wheel like a Tesla. They don't know what it is, but I know it. Oh, I'm still feeling it. I don't want it. So far.
You and your accomplices will face judgment, Draco.
So far.
We must leave. Reinforcements will be on the way. Once again, capable of protecting the royal house.
Fight.
It's always the loud mouth they can't count. The right price, I put the AR in the face mouth. Talk about bring all the watches in the chains out. Keep calm, I'm De Niro, I got the steakhouse.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip. Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appear to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch. The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical. Like baseball and DR. You know what the stick will do.
This is culturally inappropriate.
We got the drop on your shadow. You know we can get to you. Pin to express my dreams and expertise in text I squeeze. Cold spots all over like leprosy. It's a dark spirit tucked behind the flesh you see. Got every single word of the hex I need. The depth I breathe, the depth I see. Look so good on you. The coffin wood on you. Close captain cause I'm only sticking wolves on you. Berlin at a hoop power, put them bulls on you. Blow a $500,000 LV leather goods on you. We've been doing this for eons. While you thirsty trying to figure out who you can spill a tea on. I'm in coffee fields, making meals. You get the chills cause this shit is real. Now let me rip in, bow tie your surprise. The feeling that you get when you realize it was really you that died and we the soul alive. Conspiracy theory, you can't believe it's us. Soul leave your body like a fentanyl rush. Dead on your back with your eyes looking up, chandeliers.
This is culturally inappropriate.
You'd realize it.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. From speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generation MCs. If that rings loud and reverberates, it's not fair to them. I'm thinking I deserve the hate. Bring it. Only thing killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons, I'm deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther League. The Pantheon is a family, we some upstanding G. The difference between regular spitters and boss is my principles high. You need this coaching from satellites in orbit. Take sabbaticals on avenues. Bring AKs on vacations when we paddle canoes. Follow the leader, Terminators, Hasta la Vista, Man of the Year, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
The devil's tapping on shoulders. He's trying to get to know it. The right time to fold you. I'm losing saints in my soldiers. It's all lottie-dottie till you looking at the body. Smiles I'll never see again, never be a we again. Cleaning out your closet, the one you keep your demons in. Hard for me to breathe again. I'ma flame your head, not your heart until we meet again. Easily I could have been one of them. Locked up and never get to see the sun again. Burning buildings, I kept running in. Be a lord every time I flew 100 in. Co-defendant cave in and lawyers couldn't save them. All for the love of 580s and a mixed bitch having your baby. I done dodged strays crazy. Man, I think about this shit. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mixing jars to quick tartars. Escape the odds by the grace of God. I see killers and kingpins stay behind.
But I won't allow you to hurt yourself or anyone else.
I watch many men lie, cause never make the call. I'm sleeping tired, it's cool. Yes, I see. They miss this. Chasing God.
All the black cats I seen, all the black max I squeeze, all the black crows I dreamed, even the black cloud hovering. Couldn't touch me in the bulletproof coloring. Tears on my pillowcase, was I spitting in your face? Did you let me be that case? Some niggas see the money, can't make it. Some niggas get the money, can't take it. Gotta realize that they was naked. Was I cooking death when I was baking? So babe, sprinkle it and saute it. You don't trust me, then we all waiting. And it ain't over till we all say it. And you ain't shit, them guns is arcade. In the closing, I see I'm chosen. All my pressure points frozen. You know how it goes. When the crew breaks apart, who takes the charge? You face the cards, I lace the squad. Went from mixing jars to quick tartars. Escape the odds by the grace of God.
I see killers and kingpins stay behind. I watch many men die, cause no one will make the call.
So General Shao
I'm sleeping tired, it's cool.
to ally with you.
Yes, I see.
Fight!
They miss this one. By the grace of God.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. It was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Gene that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired, but now ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know I love you, Matt Nige. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what November's do. If she follows you, I'll mind you. He calls you, she finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different miles.
The birds don't sing, but don't sing. Birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech in pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posting noted Bible posts, were you preparing then? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the covers. Words don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ear still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
The bird don't sing, no, the bird don't sing, that's trash. I'm the truth, birds don't sing, that's great to have.
The amulet. We can still save
Birds don't sing, birds don't sing, that's great to have. Sounds like I sure hope you ready for what's gonna come down this shit, nigga.
service.
Nigga, you ready for this shit, nigga? I smell some motherfucking lawsuits coming down the pipe on you, nigga. Niggas gonna be blaming all type of shit on Fast Lane. When them niggas gonna turn up the club, it was that new Fast Lane. When that nigga slapping shit out that hoe, it was that new Fast Lane. When that nigga kicked in them niggas don't let everybody know, it was that new Fast Lane. Nigga, I'ma stay out all night. When I walk up in the house and my bitch be like, nigga, where you been? I'ma say, it was that new Fast Lane. When the law pull the nigga over, and they be like, sir, do you know how fast you was going? And the nigga be like, no. And they be like, you was doing 130 in a 65. A nigga gonna look up and be like, it was that new Fast Lane. I'm experienced now. Professional. Jaws been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Man, been chopping trees. I done something new to this fight. I done wrestled with an elephant. That's right. I have wrestled with
Your betrayal hurts most, Rain. I thought of you as a son.
I've outgrown you, Empress. Shang Tsung's taught me that I've scratched just the surface of my power.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my...
I'm experienced now. Professional. Jaws been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Man, been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done hung tough lightning. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock. Injured a stone. Hospital. I'm experienced now. Professional. Jaws been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new.
fucking know you could.
Boogie.
I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed Landon. Right in jail. That's bad. On the last week, I murdered a rock. Injured a stone. Hospitalized a freak. I'm so mean I make medicine too. Damn, get fast.
Tell me more than you know. It's time I show you.
Get up! Get up out my way, you see the king, man. This can't fuck with me. Get up, man. Okay, like I can know what the fiends say. You get on credit, gotta beat their ass to pay, man. People on the world from me like I made it. Trying to escape all my problems like it's faded. Shit, so you won't understand me. This money make no thing change, even family. Where you was when I was fucked up. Where you was when I need somebody pick me up. Where you was when the people got hot. Where you was when we was on the road trying to push the friend to make it happen. And these niggas do a little, but they just say a lot. If that don't work, I can set up shop at my people spot. Always talking about this money, you don't want no money. And it's easy for me to tell you. I'm doing this shit myself, don't need you to do it for this. Nigga know what it was, a pretty bitch wasn't really that. The word depressed from watching other people on they own. My nigga to some bullshit, don't tell me nothing about staying strong. On that night last night, you look like you playing on well, one block, one street, in another nigga hood, I still rip it 1D. God chose me to do this shit, I'm the black shit. Thinking about the times he was cragless with facts. These hoes want your nigga or your body. Then these niggas want your gal or your pockets. Downtown, west side, why the back is. Don't see what I be doing, bitch, don't watch me. Some niggas hard here to see it, shit, they never gon' get it. A fake nigga don't relate to me, he never gon' feel it. Myself ladies, knowing if I fall, they gon' talk about me dead. Usually nothing that she cheated, now she call her trash. Social depression in my greatest moments, I was saying. Tell you, just don't do shit and cry about it, I don't make sound. Some people crazy, they be lying like a motherfucker. And I'm just listening like you lying like a motherfucker. I my dog, I treat her like my blood, brother. I met a girl, told her so, they gon' open up their businesses. They should be around you. They ain't trying to get the business. They ain't fighting for a life right now. Serious, just smart. Oh my God, she should be treated like us. Some days I might be on the 300 shots, 10 out of 10. Say I kick in a dome like a SWAT team. Grab a 4-0, make the Glock scream. I don't hit no licks or do no killings if it's not clean. I'm gonna drop them or they gonna drop me. All I hear was killer, get the yayo. Quarter days, midnight, adrenaline rush, cotton mouth. That's me in my windpipe. That's me in my windpipe. Free Christmas. Welcome to the show, Killing Paint 2.
Like you don't judge a person by what they stand in times of conflict and heat. Judge them what they stand in times of challenge and controversy. And that's why cats can do up so easy.
You are relieved, General.
Your souls will become part of our collection. Fight.
Yes, this shit overkill. With figures in this shit ain't nothing big. I told my mama just be patient, ain't no house coming. Bitch at home for saturation, you know a boss coming. Yes, I took a break and now I'm back. I ain't lost nothing. Pound up the cheese and it ain't no, you shout something. They can't fuck with me at all. Things that dick up ain't gon' wipe it out. I'm tired of saying these niggas really trash. The water down.
Go to they shows, nobody know they saw these niggas lying. I work too hard for shit I got, so please don't fuck with mine. These niggas tell the truth and they gon' lie every time. Straight up out the pain, just got pain in my body. I been through some shit and I can't help think about it. These niggas with me certified and everything sight. Go to Ace to get the quay or the trick you got it right. Diamonds on me and one dancing through the Ricky Bobby. It's a young touch shit. Hit the club with 10 bitches, sleep drunk shit. If my nigga posted Mary Parole, he still in that bitch. Really let me call my baby up, I'm missing my little shit. Suit up, put my boots on, I still ain't get a lick. Don't act right, then I cut her. Put up left with no shirt, you know the inside's butter. Fuck her and love her, some reason still I don't trust her. You put them the same skin with them straight out the bus. Nigga, it's my own sound, know I got my own swag. Ain't nobody gotta give me shit, I got my own bag. Bitch, I'm straight off the punch, I jump right on the surface. You gon' win me touch because I'm grinding and working. Thought this got over, I'm smooth with it, did it on purpose. But my mama made a start and ain't no question I'm coming. Child, I'm rich in spirit and I'm swimming in money. Remember I was fucked up broke as hell, them people ain't funny. Got that water on her, she bust for something. I go Balenciaga in the jury, I go Louis for nothing. Y'all niggas can't get money in 30. Get that young touch stick. Hit the club with 10 bitches, still drunk shit. If my nigga posted Mary Parole, he still in that bitch. Really let me call my baby up, I'm missing my little shit. Suit up, put my boots on, I still ain't get a lick. Special on that, oh, don't act right, then I cut her. Put up left with no shirts, you know the inside's butter. Fuck her and love for some reason, still I don't trust her. Coming back, when they listen, there's a spirit. Okay, let's keep your wild about. You bitch, your partner started losing call, get off. Brody folks that came home, this money got a set off. I don't sit and cutter, I just fished and I jet off. I think my man was a fool, he drinking shit raw. The concrete, this bitch talking different. Coming out the Lewis store, the baby walking shit. This Sunday barbecue with plants in the real shit. Honey Rex cool, I know that meal feel different. I got people really needing me, they still living. Drink dropping, call my baby friend to crack the seal with me. 10 big toes, sweat jump 6 folks. So they on that niggas, I'm say I'm that shit folks. We try fuck, we try fuck. They gon' put us they put lots of I was thinking before I knew I ain't getting done. So much troubles to a 3-pronged.
It's a big body, can't stop, we keep rolling. Shout out to my nigga on the south side, he golden. Me, I'm on the bottom, I be in the worst hoods. From Greens Point to Trump Fire, we get to Kirkwoods. Say I quit the job, shit ain't work good. Skip school, roller sweet, hit my first shoes. Trap beef, arm cut, inside plates. Started making 12,000 day by day. You wanna make them ends, you go state by state. I ain't it bring the tricks, you bring it 8 by 8. Home stand selling dog, we'll murder y'all. Free my nigga $30, he deserve the ball. It's hard getting rich, this nigga watching Will and Carson. Cuz wanna be just like his uncle niggas rob. Roses in my backpack, we stayed in Haverstock. Had us on the patio, we had a padded lobster. Money mile, COS, some niggas rich off serve. He lame bubble, we got millions all these words. Telling all face, rhyme cause of all face. Paint heavy coated like it came from North Face.
They gon' put us they put lots of before I knew I ain't getting done. From a trap house to a 3-pronged orange. We shine fuck, we shine they gon' put us they put lots of before I knew I ain't getting done. From a trap house to a 3-pronged orange.
Sneeze your bitch ass,
Gotta watch your friends close, cause they change all your don't show up. But you can't afford it. But you just let
Hey, knock, bitches, loot. I ain't finna sit up lie to you. I'ma tell the truth, y'all. Should be going good for a minute, then get fucked up. I've been through some heartbreaks. I ain't been get my kids is my home. I put that on my mother. She done put me through so much, I don't trust much. I got a problem, make me angry, always in my head. Got a lot I don't know how to say. Grinding, I'm trying to get it thuggin', that's how I'm living. You need to mind yourself, but I ain't tripping. I hold it down, I do my part, I put on to the city. Ain't no love at the top, they get your own single.
It was everything, gotta watch your friends close, cause they change on you. Don't show up. Get hard, but you can't afford it. Whenever you break, just look up.
Dorito bags on the table, chips and good serve, the only breakfast, no Mabel. A lot of us would tell the judge the truth, they all fables. We used to drink with television, wasn't no paper. This the fuel of the hustle. The brother that you came up with, but on the wall. Free for success and freedom will make you cry. Take away your smiles, close your eyes. Clowns cosplaying as gangsters, they in disguise. Hustle got stagnant, them niggas ain't mobilized. Should've been monetized. Heard men selling pies, ain't make enough lawyer money to judge, ain't 45.
So,
It was everything, gotta watch your friends close, cause they change on you.
With a hustle that gleams the friendships in.
Get hard, but you can't afford it.
For to get these chances on here. No stop. Talk hard. Keep it up. 85 Chevys for the digits. They got the level. You know what I'm saying? From the south to the north. Got to grind and be a boss and get up off your ass and get out that house. You know what I'm saying? That money ain't gonna come on the couch, man. You gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a snag in here. Don't feed it. Get in.
You cannot thwart me.
Fight.
Ain't giving out a strap bad bitch with me. I'm getting money, it ain't come and get me. I done turn up on their ass, did a 360. Looking at a bad bitch, then I hit my bitch. Say flying this PJ, shine like the sun. My dog ain't no court, my ass on. Hey, bitch, turned up in my DM, say I want you. Hey, good game, real motor. I'm drinking clean serious. This shit therapeutic. They got the cameras on, they know the shooting. Man, all these niggas tricking. It's your roof. I made the trap joke. I pick your back shot. If you the bitch, then tell me more. Yeah, this bitch in my section. And they fire. Water right there. See the toe. I was like, I'ma make the streets tough every time I do. That bad bitch with me. I'm like, money, it ain't all that give me. I turn up on their ass, did a 360. Looking at a bad bitch, and I ain't bitch say, run, 7 and a 5. No, that's risky. Real niggas down like free on my penitentiary. My nigga loves so much, he kissing on the bottom. 1200 for this trick. I got finger on the cow, and I was young and so butter, now it's butter on my thigh. Once them niggas on your ass, I won't be the one to stop. Come on, Cubans on my neck, hang it up. My phone start acting with me, I don't wait, just hang it up. No shit, bad bitch with me. I'm like, this money, it ain't gotta come with me. I just turned up on their ass, did a 360. Looking at a bad bitch, yeah, that's my bitch. I ain't tripping, I just that bad bitch with me. I'ma get the money, it ain't gotta come and get me. I just turned up on their ass, did a 360. You had a bad bitch, yeah, that's my bitch, see.
Still wish to fight. I will send you to a
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, crying all up in the beat, crying all up in the nose. Tripping my cup in the beat, touching my pole in the nose. I'm about to say y'all in the nose. Why you wanna go in the nose? I'm getting this man. Yeah, you don't get this some more. What you gonna do? Hey, we gonna pop. Nobody. We got the chick. We got it. Go X around. Hey, cranking the beat. Pour off and deuce the drain in the beat. These niggas ain't know they can't fuck with these shit. Like a trip out the country, I'm a trip out the bitch. I bust through foreign, it's crazy. Step on that pussy, it's stank. These niggas that gay like dang. The hood though does bang. Hey, knowing that nigga I don't need no hey. You ain't never had 50 P's on the flight. I can put a whole plate of chicken white tea and some shit for that nigga I don't need my eyes. I might go bake chicken over with a rice. I know a bitch that owe me a life. I'm clicking the mom, the crank it tonight. The bitch want me, crank it right. I'm cranking, nigga. Hey, 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 hey. Cranking all up in this bitch. I'm cranking all up in this bitch. I'm tripping my cup in this bitch. I'm touching my pole in this bitch. I'm about to say y'all in this bitch. Why you wanna go in this bitch? What you gonna do? Hey. We gonna pop, nobody. We got cheap, we got it. Go X around, vampires. If you let me in something, I know that it's real. Don't come in for a nigga, I know that she will. Put the rest in my mouth, no cheese for nigga. I'm shit on the belt cause I know how it feel. My young nigga striking and cracking the claws. As soon as out the trap, they cracking the ball. It's 31 deep and I'm cracking the roll. I turn up the streets from the hood to the way. Tell you I'm making new house, got to go up the game. My time at night, stop, tell a group of hard ain't nothing, bitch. Bye bye, nigga, I run this bitch. See why I'm trying to nigga out of nothing. Just hit the licks at the sunshine. I'm spanking, I'm cracking that first. I'm cracking that, drinking your blood. Hey, 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 cranking all up in the bitch. Cranking all up in the bitch. I'm tripping my cup in the bitch. I'm touching my pole in the bitch. I'm about to say y'all in the bitch. Why you wanna go in the bitch? I'm gonna get this man. What you gonna do? Hey, we gonna pop. Nobody. We got chicken. We got it. Go X around. Vampires.
Ain't no sunshine when she falls. It's not a war when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away.
Hey, all this shit don't want to be doing my way. These niggas from the joints way. Sometimes I get you so much shit I want to fly away. So I don't get you to take my soul. Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Baby, you straight. Trying to do this shit forever. Not me. Never long to get on. Baby, I gotta make it shake today, not the ball. All my niggas players, I ain't one I said, not the boy. Put up, jump out on the curb, jamming hard, park the car. Look out, baby, fix your attitude. You sitting with a star. Come on. That pussy got a hold on a nigga, I can't let go. 16, my cousin, that got shot, I helped him off the floor. How the fuck you like this? You shit jumping off the road. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Baby, straight ass, trying to do this shit forever. Not me. Never long to get on. You do it my way or it's the highway. Truckloads of high pay on the highway. Every step I take up in my hood, it feel like my train. Drive to a party on the block like it's my day. I'm still going through it, take my soul. I've been running around cleaning dirty ass clothes. I just been trying to spit some racks on designer clothes. Trying to make up all the time, get the shit on bitches. I'm so tired, get on. I'm so tired, get on. I'm so tired. Baby, straight ass, trying to do this shit forever. Not me. All I ever know is get off. Come on.
Fake talking love, Pokey died doing what he love. I still get it out the mud in the slum, slang drugs, serving fiends, pick your fingers, put on rings, you in love. But step out in the dirt just to drag you through the mud. Most of royalty pain, love, pain, can't flesh and blood. Free realm, get up, got life trying to kill a judge. No niggas died over words, the herbs died doing drugs.
I'm so tired, get up, I'm so tired, get up, I'm so tired, get up. Baby, straight ass, trying to do this shit forever. Not me. All I have, all I miss.
His soul
It's
is
not
ours.
wrong when she's away.
Ain't no sunshine.
She's always
You fight how I remember. I know what you'll do before you do it.
Likewise. Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
Fight!
I've been done now. Can't be betrayed. People say they love you, but they cause so much pain. Oh.
Thank God I ain't black, no. I don't know why my voice so cold. Show my name. I know they want to take this spot from me.
Took my name through the mud, but I came out clean. Saying that you love, how can you change on me? Over and over, over and over, oh.
Nah, honey, stop sign still ain't no stopping me. If you don't care what I be doing, why you watching me? I was trying to help you get you game. You was trying to compete. Still in the field, you can't see I got dirt on my cleats. Nigga, crazy. I got 4 pockets full of that baby. From 50 packs to Metro Mart chains we made. Told her I was gonna be rapping and she laughed like, nah. I gave more than enough when I look back at it all. I ain't perfect, this some shit, I embrace my flaws. I ain't got time for the streets, gonna give my time to my child. Hey, I appreciate my niggas in my block. I appreciate my fans for telling me, Lou, you better not ever stop. I appreciate the hard time, that shit made me smarter, stronger. And baby, it ain't never that's no hear my phone up. I'm crying thinking about my nigga. I'm already legendary if I don't get no bigger.
I've been done now. Been betrayed. People say they love you, but they cause so much pain. Oh.
Should we survive this battle?
Thank God I ain't blind no more. I done live while my heart so cold. Draw my name in. I know they wanna take this spot from me.
Took my name through the mud, but I came out clean. Saying that you love me, how can you change on me? Over and over, over and over. Over and over, over and over. Them days I was stuck and fucked up, I rode the bus. Trapped in tribulation, they betray, so I can't trust. I've been the same all these years, never had to do too much. I jumped in the cars trying to come up on some bucks. Can't sit up in the house, you gotta get up off your butt. Man, I hate being sober, over and over, over. I need a shoulder, tell me which way do I go. Can't be wasting time, I gotta get back on the road. So much on my mind, but I just know I cannot fold. The distraction that they take just trying to block me from my goals. When it's all said and done, they hang my name up with the pros. Yeah, still I'm there, feeling never let down. Watch what I do, cause I know mama gonna go back. Feel like the devil fucking with me. And if you probably from that day, you won't be nothing to me.
No question that I prefer mine.
I've been down and out. We betrayed. People say they love you, but they cause so much pain. Oh.
Thank God I ain't blind no more. I done live while my heart so cold. Draw my name in. I know they wanna take this spot from me.
Took my name through the mud, but I came out clean. Saying that you love me, how can you change on me? Over and over, over and over, over. Over and over, over and over.
All realms of all timelines will obey Shang Tsung's will.
Fight.
Yeah, I feel it. I can feel his money finna come. It's finna thunderstorm hundreds and fifties. Hey, yo, hey, come on. Hey, my bitch, she got a banana, my youngin', they pull up with hammers. From Texas, we rockin' big eyes with the drip and we dirty the fountain. Fly on my hammer for song. Hey, bitches, they love us and on us. I got the game from my daddy. I got the hustle from mama. I'm in love with all this chicken. I'm in love with beautiful women. I'm in love with diamond ladies and bling. I'm when I sit drink, I sit down and feel my serve. You know I do too much. I lean back and count my cheese. Sad to say I'm loyal to my smoke. I hate to pay my weed. Bitch said you got extra knees. Me and the gas the rhythm streets. You said I ain't ready to what we finna see. The haters ain't letting they under my feet. Come and love with me. So bitch, brother said bitch I'll never forget it. The two is so tall I just think of a minute. You know, you like a tongue with a upcome age. That money keep coming, I love it. I'm blowing the motor, I love my bitch. That she can get her. You say that you love me, ain't sure you love me. Dang. Hey, my bitch, she got a banana, my youngin', they pull up with hammers. From Texas, we rockin' big eyes, we trippin', we dirty the fountain. Fly on my hammer for song. The bitches, they love us, it's on the show. I got the game from my daddy. I got the hustle from mama. I'm in love with all this chicken. I'm in love with beautiful women. I'm in love. Diamond ladies and bling.
So make it send me good for a fucker. I like to ride far when I shoot. I'm ready to look and see you count my number. You having fun of money, Chris Tucker. I can not put no cup up with no bluster. I'm by my paper, sent off to my got a toilet phone trying to get them bows in the front. Them bitch ain't for the load and they know I won't touch you. I like to shoot both hands when I squeeze. I love a scar on both of her knees. I'm in my head on the boat with some beautiful. All this big when she gon' turn up to me. This bitch having sauce, she blending with peas. Unlimited liquor, unlimited weed. I put it straight up out the bitch mouth jacket. Get up in her face, just she getting her weed. She can't just a felon, she fuck me and leave. They thought I was there, got a trick on my sleeve. Begging my phone when it go low, but I can't cause I'm sending to the streets by oath, the journey.
Hey, my bitch, she got a banana, my youngin', they pull up with hammers. From Texas, we rockin' big eyes, we trippin', we dirty the fountain. Fly on my hammer for song. Hey, bitches, they love us, it's on the shit. I got the game from my daddy. I got the hustle from mama. I'm in love with all this chicken. I'm in love with beautiful women. I'm in love. love. Diamond like this, I'm in love. Selling the music, I'm in love. Nigga in love, I'm in love. Nigga in love, I'm in love. Nigga in love, I'm in love with it.
It's time to break my mirror image.
I know, burning. Choose how the way we vibe. All day. Yo, hey, it's Friday, I'm chilling with my boo tonight. It's Friday, I'm swimming in the pool tonight. I ain't seen you all week, but we gon' thug tonight. Hey, and I'ma slut you, I ain't making love tonight. Hey, I hit you up, I hit you. My team with the yellow, my little bitch a motherfucker, dog shit. Let's go to that one, let's go to that one, girl. Let's go to that one, let's go to that one. You know I know you want it. So tired the way we vibe, tired it. Baby, you know you my bitch. You don't know I'm your nigga. You get on your titty talking, ride it like a four-wheeler. We go shy, sugar. We go shy, babe. Okay, I don't care what she do with me. She mine, big old fake. I appreciate you. You my dog. Let's go get matching tats. Finish fucking look at each other and laugh like, damn, what was that? Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to the world. I know you want it. So tired the way we vibe, retarded. Hey, baby, we got soul ties. I'm sorry for my whole vibe. It's hard to trust, I'm traumatized. I'll tell you some of that shit for life. Now I ain't gotta tell you how to do it. You gon' get it right. I only call you baby. That's it. I'm talking to you. Hey, son, go to school. What to do it? Take another flight. I don't want no other goals. Girl, you know you got the time. Hey, thick, slim shit. Hey, pretty shit. Hey, she right there, Louis purse. She keep stiff, hey. I wanna kill you up. I'm such a lawyer. You need every man that you ever knew. They wrong me, but I be screaming for you. One like one more. I'm like, yeah, I got you. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. Let's go to that world. Let's go to that world, girl. I know you want it. So tired the way we ride. Retarded. I know, retarded. I know, retarded. I know, retarded. I know, baby, retarded. I know, retarded. Know that baby, retarded.
Labor Amica.
You say you want me, shit, I want you. And when you come and do it, ain't too much I won't do. You was a Friday midtown, but I ain't looking back, look and see you smiling. Told you I'm the truth. You say, but what's your real name? You know, they say you cute as hell and we can do some real things. She like, boy, stop it, and I might got no boyfriend. I told her, that's your problem, I'm a real man. Gangsta, fool, a breadwinner, hustler. We exchanged numbers after that, I really fuck with her. Man, but now she working with me out the back door. I told my youngest, get up to the car and tell her, hey, they don't treat me so good. I'm mad at you, that let me so good. Let me so good. I'm better, you make me feel so good. And now this ain't no little shit, this for my thug bitch. So when you put a baby in, bitch through the mud with, she gon' need smile at another nigga, I love it. Fell in love, first day I met a thug shit. On day two, I got up, hit the gym and text her phone. I'm like, what you doing? She say, nothing. She at home. She say, I'm out the day. Plus, I'm a home alone. I'm like, when I can see your whole talk on phone. She say, Thursday I'm free. If you go with it, say, y'all should be free. I'm not out of my business. She say, don't forget your push-ups. I might need you. Pick me up. Text me back, 6 she been so good. I'm mad at girl that me so good. I'm mad at you love me so good. I'm mad at girl make me feel so good. Cause now this ain't no love shit, this for my thug bitch. So we for the baby and bitch through the bird with. She won't even smile at another nigga, I love it. For the love, free that I met a love shit. My things can't quit, I damn near forgot. Me and them got me son nowhere to hit the spot. Hey, takes a while down, I love to see you dressed up. And yeah, I did my push-ups, so I'm gonna pick you up. I mean, you look so good, girl, I can picture us. I can't fuck with you, killing hoes in your credit cards. God, nowadays, outfit giving fire. Talking to you, looking in your face. They ain't in your eyes. Slap on a minute, we connected out the gate. You like me, you focus on your money. Yes, you made it. You was my me and my number. Care for me every way. Talking to you like I known you 10 years, been 2 days. We on a rooftop. We on this stall down. She said, I really like your music when I hit the right. She said, I really like your character. You do a lot. We downtown between the north and the south side. She been so good. I'm mad at you, that makes so good. I'm mad at you, that makes so good. I'm mad at you, make me feel so good. Cause now this ain't no love shit, this for my thug bitch. Who ain't for the baby and be in the mud with. She won't even smile, another nigga, I love it. For the love, free yeah, I'm not a thug shit. For real, take off a bitch stone, bring her back and send her home. I'm saying, the biggest ever do it on planet Earth, nigga. The smoothest, the coolest, nigga. Lane you shit. Fucking nigga top hey, bathing in the paint, absolute stream with us. I'm the only left Luther, you might know the little hey. That one thing is crazy when they play, I'm a cookie. Up on these people with the first aid kit. That little nigga most night on some fake shit. Yeah. Hit the trap and take my shirt off on some mape shit. Yeah. That little other shit, I'm not she trying to fuck me. Yeah, this real yes. This ain't no Phoenix and first. Bitch, you a city and give it back. When you hitting my shirt, you gon' turn up the I'm in the bitch with the words. Bitches hate me like the goddamn first. I'm my shit, yeah. I'm smoking more, bitch, I'm my shit, yeah. Can't let that bitch on that fake shit. I use her legs. Not forever, like this shit. Bitch, my brother's leg. And I'll protect to God connected. Ain't no word in me. I got a leaky, got a way that ain't no word in me. I mean, you know, cheap shit ain't good and good shit ain't cheap. It's all like the best like it, but shit, I'm no crap. So they gon' stay. It was cosmetic, right? So nah, it ain't no way. That shit solid, I ain't scared, baby. Still in that trapping, I won't move, put some pound in me. All my shit, baby. All my shit, off my dick. Said I want a bench truck, I went and bought that bitch. Man, this shit gotta be in, you can't be talking this shit. My shit, I'm smoking more, bitch, my shit, yeah. Can't let that bitch man flip shit out of your legs. Not forever, ready shit. Bitch, my birthday. Man, you just can't fool with me. Shit, free, bro. Hey, my shit, y'all. I've been going through some shit, but I can't cry about it. No point to hit you, it's the truth when you gon' learn about it. Hold on, got all my chickens on my small bodies. So there's in the streets, guys to be hard about it. I've been trying to find my love, I've been hard shot, yeah. Ain't finna play to the certain folks I've been tired. Ain't shit stopped, I ain't been right. A lot of niggas rip this shit, but who gon' spend by it? I'm good, I'm good, bankroll floating. Big motion, gangster. See you ain't, you gotta take some. You ain't just gonna shoot it. I'm recording. I'm recording. Bankroll recording. Big motion, gangster. See you ain't, you gotta take some. You ain't just gonna shoot it. No, going down on my ass. Be like, you ain't fucking up no more bread. I'm finna stay and get these box shirts. New clothing line doing pop-ups. Real estate, rare brands, still to come. Through us again, I'm starting to changes. Coming forward on my mama, new 580 bands. Slump, I'm focused, dog. I'm on it, dog. Why you always tell my money? Cause I want it. The hoes in that food shit, nigga, ain't free. How you know it? I went up and you be cold. That ain't me. It's for the times I was running to myself that I couldn't see. For the times I was fucked up trying to rap and I couldn't eat. But I'm serious, I ain't playing no high. Shit, we lose it all. Big heart is still aching and my back was against the wall. Hey, took a fucking break, but now I'm back to take it off. Come here, I need mine, so I ain't made it, but I'm trying. Bitch, I'm recording. I'm recording. Bankroll recording. Big motion, gangster. You can't say the phone. See you with me. You shot me. Take some. You say niggas gonna shoot me. I'm recording. I'm recording. Bankroll recording. Big motion, gangster. You can't say the phone. See you with me. You shot me. Take some. You say niggas gonna shoot me. Yeah, here they go. They gonna be talking about lane. I'm saying, y'all better get out of his way. I promise you, God. That Luther year right here. Talk to the sound, baby. Y'all know who I am. Me and it might be straight there. I'm signing and selling this shit, nigga. My young niggas can do what they want to do, nigga. I'm gonna let them talk. Don't try to feel to me, nigga. Don't they lie, nigga. I'm fucking you talking like, wake up, nigga. Nigga, take something too, nigga. Nigga, then so what he gonna do? Pay the bills or pay the plug? I'm sorry, man. I'm paying Jesus. Sad, nigga. Yes. What's up, nigga? One-on-one with Mike D, nigga. You know what it is, I'm recording. I'm recording. Bankroll recording. Big motion, gang. You with a mini case. I don't wanna see you in. You gotta take some. You think niggas gonna shoot me? Oh, somebody. Yeah. Boy, coming down. I'm on the phone, me and Miss on 290 Phillies. Always speak my mind and I dare you try to check. I got bad hoes on me. I'm trying to sex y'all. Scared to hit me from their face, so they said they best y'all. When I'm lit on records, off the top, I need that neck. Come to H-Town where it's player, but we stretch it. Nigga play, we sneeze on them quick, yeah, we bless shit. Press pointing people at the doctor, yeah, you did your best shit. Haters home to Greenspoint, homestead the fifth wall. You broke shooting dice, nobody fade you, you might hit it hard. My nigga finna get up out that kid, he about to discharge. I got another chance to do this shit again, I thank the Lord. Got to come down. Only guys to get paid. Love with a pretty bitch, guys to get laid. Guys to go with some money, guys to get made. You know that I'm saying, guys to get paid. Guys on the place. Guys on the place.
I've been saving since I learned to chop a ride with a blade. I come from hustle side bitches, so I got to get paid. Pull up on your block and pump the drop in the stage. Speakers hitting, bells spanking, body rocking the frame. C-26 sticking out of my lane, and when you speaking on the slam, gotta holler my name. 2025 on the top of my game. I know bars hate to see it, they ain't stopping the thing. A group for another, I ain't a walking some pain. Switching lanes, different things, and I'm rocking with lane. In the kitchen with a Glock in the game, rocking the thing. Got popped in his brain, but so stopping my fame. Move my gang script to the grave, that's what I'm saying. Go back where I hang, the
the corner while I was raised. Bad bitch from the south, trying to solve it with that mouth do. Took her to the hill, they had to show her with that mouth do. Got to come down, only got to get paid. Now I'm with a pretty bitch, got to get laid. Got to go with some money, got to get made. When you ain't got a thing, bitch, got to get raised. That's on your back. That's on your back. That's on your back. That's on your back. Outside, big guy, hustling my blood now. I be grinding all day, stepping out by club time. Used to be up on the bank, wishing I could have it all. Trying to hit licks, had to learn. I was thinking smile, shit, I'm too sound to be hopping out of hundreds. Gotta be a stunner, got focus on the compass, had to move away from drums. A lot of niggas is distractions. If you rollin' with me, you better not be slacking. Ain't worried about what happened, who hate or what they said. The broke niggas still sleeping in their mama bed. I'm steady stacking bread, so I keep attracting roaches. But if this would come with the money, shit, I'm coach. Got to come down, only got to get paid. Now I'm with a pretty bitch, got to get laid. Got to go with some money, got to get made. When you ain't got a thing, bitch, got to get raised. That's on your back. That's on your back. That's on your back. That's on your back. You know you don't fool me, so why you acting like it? You know you don't love me, so why you acting like it? You know you ain't genuine, ain't nothing righteous. Oh, now you don't fall. You don't so fine, look at you, man. Just right off and see who the fuck is you the same. 2, 3, 4, 5 million dollars. So many cars, only driving at a time. Fuck with TSA, we skilled the line. Jury on the team. Wanna try this bad business. I got break bottles who just be friends. Oh, shit, power, 6 figure shower. So when you talking, my little bitch come talking to me, power. So we suffer, I never seen like that. I show rich nigga problem. 3, 4 shoppers, and then it crashed out. I wish I could've stopped them. I saw this for sale on that shit like a watch. Said that I was fucking with you, but can't out of bitch. I'm saying for me, say the streets got my soul. That's a jail calls for my dogs at the road. Take them on a lick, you girl, make sure you don't fold. If I'm grateful, God, give me some, I start asking for money, damn. Set up fine, you get my man, just try to listen to who fuck with you the same. $5 million. Got too many cars, only driving at a time. Fuck with TSA, we skilled the try this bad bitch, think I'm breaking my house and just be friends. Shit's off and off, baby. You better not tell. I gotta put one through her forehead. She know me a little too well. Tell her, brother, stay up about my business. Keep that on real. Consequences, fuck around with me one day. I'm in jail. Till I'm waking up tomorrow. I'm in no crowd. See, sure I got up to we got constellation stars. Job, clear up. Every week I see my 65 rate. She deserves I see me sit out for my dollars. We gon' get the side. Fuck if that shit clearly damaged, we gon' get involved. Fuck if we on bad time. Come in when you come and say I look so long, I'm gonna be there high five. So fine, look, if you get my man, just fight like this, it don't fuck with you the same. 2, 3, 4, $5 million. Got so many cars, only driving at a time. Fuck with TSA, we skilled the line. Jury on the team. Try this bad business, think I'm breaking bottles and just be friends. Sorry. You know you don't fool with me, so why you acting like it? You know you don't love me, so why you acting like it? You know you ain't genuine, it ain't nothing righteous. Oh, how you fall? Who gon' be like God? Who gon' be a follower? Fake love. Sounds like I So hope you ready for what's gonna come with all this shit, nigga. Nigga, you ready for this shit, nigga? I smell some motherfucking lawsuits coming down the pipe on you, nigga. Niggas gonna be blaming all type of shit on Fast Lane. When them niggas go to tearing up the club, it was that new Fast Lane. When that nigga
We got Charlie, we wanna come stars. If a bitch ain't gon' find that employment, we be trapping out houses and apartments. I can say no, I'm not Clark Kent. Got a guard in the green like I'm Arden. Sorry, nigga, why clutching the carbine? I remember them days I was starving. The wolf got me biting, not barking. Let's go. Heard they telling that shit is just hard me. I'm at home counting money, not partying. In my free time, I'm filling up magazines. I'm not brother, my bitch took a real party. I just tell me good, did real dirt. Started looking so motherfucking breathtaking. And the FBI on me a breathtaker. Like, trusting these streets, I be checkmate. Hit the gap from the line, be escape. I've been out with that demonstration. And they rappers burned out with their resignation. And they ain't gonna be having that value. My agent, but I get the chopstick. I'm a firearm, having no optics. With the sun niggas just out of crown beat. On some Batman shit, I be cheating. Got a black, I ain't talking, I eat. Ain't crossing my dog for no bitch. Niggas ain't got no morals that don't make sense. Better get you some money and confidence. Better get you some motherfucking common sense. Shouted better hell, I gave a compliment. Only four with the strongest, so I am thin. If you four with a circle, you tied in. You come to my trap, better sign in. Nigga come trying to rock, we gon' off him. Nigga low and I go, I'm dropping gems. Got a fetish for ice, so I rock gems. For that lyrical shit, I'm not rock kill. Every day we go shooting, we dangerous men. All these gloves that should give me a sponsorship. If I see it, I ain't got no company. Got my little way that should be jumping. Got my little that no pussy thrill. I'ma put it in sleep like vinegar. Got a registered block that's illegal kill. Plus I'm having them buttons for dirty kill. Had to back of them back on seal. Feeling like stepping on that deal. Got y'all if you wanna come stars. Leave a bitch and go find like a charm. We be trapping out houses and apartments. I can send on no like Clark Kent. Got a gun in the brain like I'm Arden. Sorry nigga why clutching the carbine. I'm living in the carbine.
They're gonna give me the sponsorship. Put the team on my back like Giannis did. I be mixing that lean with all kind of shit. I was hired to work in my mama crib. Lil' mama told me she proud of me. Now when we fuck, it's a product kid. You running there with your children. Fuck it, just give me your honesty. Girl, don't you pull out your wallet, bitch, line up college, including Rodeo. I'm fucking them things, invest in the house and apartments and watch. My chain was $1 and rest of my college. I tell the lame man, don't you ever call me phone, never try to make me feel good. Tell my bitch that I never sit again. Fell low, nah, nigga, rich again. Find myself, but the top miss. They pushing food, but I ain't got a kitchen. I done fuck better songs. Mentions, I might pay them Malibu in -6. I put to the parties, they run in the park, they around with killers, they think I'm retarded. Back for the bitch, like an artist, top dog, hit it to the top chart.
We got Charlie if you wanna come stars. Leave a bitch and go find like a charm. We trapping out houses and apartments. I can send on no like Clark Kent. Got a gun in the brain like I'm Arden. Sorry nigga why clutching the carbine.
Peace alert, peace alert. Peace alert, peace alert. In the community, man. Accountability. Huh.
And that one second of emotion. I definitely can. Now, even with me holding myself accountable for that, now you have to fast forward to all the narratives that got painted. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hold on, I took that, I took that on the chin. The case that was placed on me, no.
It wasn't.
You can't not let me tell you though. You can't not let me get my side.
Or getting your side off. But every time you say something that I feel someone at home would raise their hand and say, but wait a minute.
And that somebody is me too. Hey, y'all be sure to wipe y'all feet. That means hit the like button. You in the housing revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Well, Trey, I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in this interview. Why would I expect anything less from you? But what I'm surprised at is how Tip kept trying to give you an out. So you want to do this to yourself. This is your channel, Trader Crew TV. Why don't you check the comment section, Trey? Why don't you check the comment section in this video, Trey? This is how you really get the understanding and you get outside that bubble. Get outside that fishbowl you living in, bro. Okay? That echo chamber. You understand? Get outside that echo chamber and hear what the people is saying. All the yes men around you. Brother, only several things set me off. And T.I. kept trying to correct you. And if you, I know Chip is saying you're wrong. I know you know that because you were damn near low-key kind of hostile with Chip about this, but you had to respect what he was saying. Nobody else would be able to talk to you about this like this, right? But that's your boss, not your boss. What are y'all, business partners? The Chip kept saying Roe was your family, and you made a let's stop saying that. With somebody I grew up with. Oh, okay. We get somewhere. No longer y'all say Roe and Trey are family. He's saying don't say it. He just told Tip. No, they people who knew each other. That's gone. You know the funny thing, Trey? On here, when you saying you lying, brother, and you're lying. You told so many lies on here, you know, and it makes me question. Well, because I was like, okay, people make mistakes, and you do a lot for the community. Now I got a question because I know one thing about the boule. You know what I'm saying? One thing I know about the boule and the people who trying to be a part of certain fraternities. You see, what you doing? I'm not saying you do, but a lot of people they mask their true intentions with charitable deeds. See, charitable deeds mask their true intentions. Like take a guy, and I'm not take a guy like Bill Gates. You know, he just donates so much and does so much. But at the same time, he's trying to kill majority of the world and the population. He's a computer guy, but all of a sudden he knows everything about medicines and what should go in and out of our food. Imagine that. But he gives so much. So a lot of people say, you know, Trey doing, I said, yo, community work. Was you in there how you was giving in Houston? But and I listened to this video. And you can't overlook what you're saying, your brother. You have plenty of time to sit here. You say you didn't like, you told Ro, let me talk to you real quick. Let me speak to you on the side. And you just want to have a conversation with Ro. It didn't have to get physical. But it was something about Zero's attitude. It's just how he was approaching you. That just had you snap. Right? So he had to get jumped. Now, you saying, I disagree with what you getting jumped. I didn't see you say, no, y'all don't do that. Stop, break it up. Now, we ain't talking about your brother. That's your brother. You didn't have no love for Rose. What, the other two guys, the entourage, they get to punch him, kick him, and rob him too? So how to hate when you let some entourage who just hanging around you to be down with you, stomp, punch, kick, and rob Rose. Oh, I snapped. I lost it. Oh, really? You say Rose been doing some hating on you. You bringing up an interview. You talking about Mad Hatter? I think I did hear how to do an interview. I didn't know you and Hatter was having issues like y'all was having, you know, but Hatter was putting his perspective onto things. He say Ro told Hatter he, you know, whatever he could do for Hatter. And you like, hey man, they trying to block me and stop me. What's really going on here, you know? I'm glad you're saying this. Because now you're giving us a little more to work with on why Ro got jumped. Your brother running his mouth talking about, I got knocked up for drinking. Oh man, Trey didn't whoop that man. Trey didn't jump him in. That man got jumped over Jay Tongue going to jail. This is great, Trey. This is great you're finally speaking because Ro got jumped. It wasn't Jay Tongue saying, let me pull him to the side. You were talking to Ro and Jay Tongue them just sitting to the side. So if you and Ro could have hugged it out, say Ro energy wasn't bad. Boy, you a fool. That's why T.I. was trying to stop you. Because when people gonna say, Yana, object, yeah. So if Ro wouldn't have had that attitude and y'all hugged it out, So Jay Tom was gonna let it go? That role of letting these cylinders there? Fucked up, man. Fucked up, right? So I'm asking Trey, if Ro would have hugged it out with you, was Jay Tom still gonna jump on for that beat? Did he have to squash it with you? Okay, get that clear. And then he had to get that off his chest with your brother? What type of nigga is you? Do you believe Jay Tom that Ro set him up? Because your brother saying Ro set him up and got him locked up. What type of big brother is you that you was willing to let that go? Man, long as Ro still over there, we still be, whoa, your brother said he was set up. Ro's in the prison. He got took away from his kids. You don't seem to have no real energy. I mean, y'all need to listen to this. You don't really seem to have no energy towards that because you know that's not true, nigga. You know that's not true. And your little brother he don't like Ro. Why? Because how big Ro has got. So he choosing that, the Drake situation. But I'll tell you this, what's so crazy is every time I talk about you and Jay Ton Trey, the Austin cats is in the comment section saying, I wonder if they ever gonna talk about how we whooped them out. I remember being locked up with cats in Austin that used to talk about that story. I didn't like the story because I had no problem with you or your brother, and I didn't like to hear that Jay Ton got socked out and y'all got socked out, and for a minute y'all was banned from Austin. That's something that nobody ever talks about. But they put in the comment section, y'all was real tough with Ro, who in ATX. Who's my partner in ATX? Boy, they love that Comfort TV for keeping it so real. The boys in ATX say, mano a mano, they whooped your eye. And you was banned from down there for a minute. You see what I'm saying? See, it's good days and bad days, right? Why don't I tell the kids that it's good days and bad days? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it seemed like to us, you try to rock Ro to sleep, making him think y'all was going to have a conversation and he was going to get jumped the whole time. And you're saying some sideline people sold a video with TMZ. Well, I heard you had a video, an extra. So you had some recording. You had people recording too. Is that true, Trey? Did you have some sideline people recording the whole time too? Some other footage? You saying yourself. See, I had other footage, but I was like, nah, I ain't going to clear myself. How you got other footage that nobody else had? Did you get, so everybody on the scene sent you the footage straight, unedited, uncut footage? Or like people were saying, you had somebody filming the whole time. Now, the only reason a person would be filming the whole time is that was planned. Ro was going to get jumped. And they want to get that on camera, shoot that to TMZ. But that can't be true. Because Trey, the truth is saying he only wanted to talk to Ro. Because he heard an interview and Ro been hating. And Ro been talking down. He was like, man, I want to let him know. If that ain't real, cut it out. How long you worked on that story? Because I'm going to tell you this, Trey. See, I don't believe you. That's your boy. He don't believe your story you're trying to sell. And to me, T.I. is letting people know crystal clearly he's not just going to go along with any bullshit that you're saying. And that he's saying, you're saying a bunch of questionable stuff that he got to intervene on. You're acting like you were the victim. Zero, a legend, a pioneer in this game, was robbed, beat, and stumped by somebody Tip thought was his cousin. You're letting the world know, now we're not cousins. Damn, you could have fooled us. That's good. Okay, y'all not cousins. We won't say that anymore, Trey. You letting the world know. Don't call that nigga my cousin. This is a nigga I knew from back in the day. You seem to still be carrying a lot of hate in your heart for that man. This all over what? Him calling Mad Hatter after you got banned? That's what this all about? Is that what this all about, Trey? As much success as you have in the community and with T.I., financial wealth, ain't you doing all right for yourself? Why would you make what's all this bitterness? You know, you saying stuff. You hear Rose saying stuff. It's other people say stuff about you too, Trey. Rose can't be the only one who has said some stuff, Trey. Yeah, but Roll the one got to get jumped on, right? You just want to confront him. You know? Now we got right now at the time saying this stuff. It's just, so we was nose to nose. So you and Ro was nose to nose. Yeah, Ro thought y'all was family. Y'all could yell and holler at one another. You had other plans. Well, I can't stop them. I'm taking accountability. I don't agree. I don't agree with everything that happened. If you the boss, ain't you the boss? How do they do shit? How do Entourage, John Rowe, and you don't agree? So them cats doing, so that means you getting pushed around. They'll do anything they want. They'll jeopardize your life. So I told you this 10 times, kids, you can get killed like that, bro. Never jump, stomp, and rob anybody. That's a fact. Anybody telling kids they can't die like that, you're a fool. A lot of people dead from that. And a lot of people locked up for putting in work after they done been done like that. So it's a lot. Don't ever think you can rob, beat, and stomp no man, humiliate no man. Oh, no. But you knew Ro couldn't put that bag on y'all and handle that business because he got too much to lose. See, you a wise man. You knew that Ro had way more to lose than you, bro.
Scorpion.
Ro career way bigger than yours. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I don't even listen to your music, but I told you this your community activist work. I looked at it and was like, that's some honorable and revolutionary stuff, and salute you on that. I don't listen to your music, bro. So that don't impress me. You know, this interview was a bad idea. I'm glad you done. Now we know. This ain't have nothing to do with no J-Ton and Ro. Ro did not get jumped over J-Ton and him going to jail. And how do we know? Because Trey just said it. J-Ton and the mother phonies was sitting to the sideline just chilling. Trey said it. With no animosity in their heart until Zero approached him and they nose to nose. Then J-Ton like, nigga, I remember you got me locked up, nigga. I might as well just get you for that. Who believe that? Who believe that? No, that's the excuse to jump rope. Then you got other cats like J-Dog them saying, man, you don't got behind that. Behind what? Trey being upset? That Ro saying something in some interviews? That's what got Trey upset. That Ro called Mad Hatter after he got banned. That's what got him balling hot. Oh, Ro gonna get money. You trying to block my money? So you want to talk to Ro about that? Not about, and this was so crazy, I can absolutely say this. If a nigga, my little brother, that's my little brother, and I don't say it. My little brother tell me, some cat set him up, nigga, I'm taking his word for it, and that's the problem we got now. And you ain't gonna get no chance, anything else extra. We got real problems. My little brother tell me you set him up, you have to go to prison, fam. Everybody know that. You don't like, and then how J-Ton, you will never even have to worry about little bro if that's the case. Nigga, I'm on you. I'm on you. You got serious issues. So that's why I'm looking at you, bro, kind of phony. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm saying, walk me up. Walk me up. That's phony, nigga. If you set your brother up, give me what you want to squash it with a third ring mic. That's bust that kid, nigga. Because you know it's a lie. But if that is the truth, Trey, you was calling you the phony, bro. You let Ro set your brother up, you didn't do nothing, never looked for him. Huh? You set your brother up talking to me, if you gonna let that go, what got you upset, though? Huh? You see saying some things? How would that to you, nigga? You was scared to approach Ro without your brother in? Why you didn't approach Ro? And you know why you didn't beef off on him? Why you didn't handle that business? I believe you didn't want no time for Ro. Probably dropped you on your ass. And close. That tip, you're supposed to say. Think you're so slick, think you're so smart, too. Not, you don't pick stuff up, but you're not bringing people over to your side. They see you arrogant, bro. And you got a lot of hate in your heart for Ro. And you didn't expose Ro, you exposed yourself, homie. You just balled up your brother's story and threw it in the chalk track. This is breaking news. Y'all need to cover this quick. Y'all make sure this get out there. Trey said they didn't fight Ro to J-Ton. It was over what Ro been saying about this. Your brother was set up, you was trusted. for letting it happen. And then getting that roll about some other business. I'm a big brother in this. Talk to me.
Couldn't see me.
Finish him. Scorpion wins.
Still
fight. Finish him.
It's
Animality. Scorpion wins.
$600 made a statement is like, he said about the whole host, you feel me? Let's just stipulate it that we're talking about the whole host, you feel me? And if he would have said that, that would have been a problem. It would have felt like that was a, you feel me? Because now that involves us. We're speaking on what the fuck is going on in our hood. This is a situation that our hood is being brought up. You feel what I mean? And we respond to shit that's gotta, hey, let me talk to Cuz, because I definitely would put it out there online, like on Facebook, how I felt about the whole situation. Like, I be in a 6-0, like, are you around? And what he's saying, these members saying he ain't around, and he ain't been around since he did all this. Man, that don't go up there like that, you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, cousin, it's a lot of shit. He ain't gonna pull up over there and say that. He ain't gonna pull up over there like, well, you feel me? Not gonna work out too well. You feel me? The best bet for a lot of these be to just stay on the internet and not pull up. You feel me? And not go and address this type of shit, bro. Be saying, you know, the same rules that everybody playing by.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. So you heard Baby Runner in the beginning. He didn't like the way Love's Boys thought it was okay to talk about Faux Extra blowing his hand off like it was a joke. Because of that, Runner spoke his mind and made it clear that Love's Boys can't even go back to his own neighborhood. Meanwhile, Love's Boys was running his mouth about the 40s, and for some reason, thought it was funny that Faux Extra blew his hand off. That was a joke to Love's Boys for whatever reason. Then, after CS2 badges forced him to admit to the world that he tried to join the LAPD, he finally broke down and explained what happened with Faux Extra.
Hey, let me explain something to you about that, right? About the Faux Extra thing, right? Let me explain something to you. You got a few people who don't like stuff I'm saying. You know, stop messing with the fireworks. Or they don't have a long lighter stick like this, like back in the day. You know, you be scared, like trying to light it. That's what it's gonna be like.
Works alongside you.
You guys hear Mr. Smack a lot. He just can't stop smacking. Love's Boys is so fat he even smacks when he's drinking water. Man, I'm telling you, we're gonna have to start calling Love's Boys Smack Water, or Fat Smack Water, whatever you want to call him.
Let me tell y'all something else. They said, when they lit it, it didn't do that. They said as soon as they lit it, just blew up.
Finish her.
They said as soon as he lit it, it just blew up. It wasn't no...
Look how happy Love's Boys is when he tells this story. Look at the joy on his face as he talks about his supposed homeboy blowing his hand off. I don't even know Faux Extra, but when I heard about him blowing his hand off, my first thought was, damn, that's messed up. I mean, we've all lit an M80 while holding it and throwing it as kids. That could have happened to any one of us. But a narcissist doesn't care about anyone else's pain, not even their own friends. That's what gave Love's Boys the nerve to go live and express so much joy about it. Narcissism. And it's that same narcissism that brought all of the exposers together.
No. They said as soon as they lit it, just went.
Finish him.
I don't know. You know what's so crazy? He was on there this morning saying he was going to throw it to somebody else.
With friends like Love's Boys, Porky, and the rest of the exposers, who the hell needs enemies?
Just saying, facts to the facts, bro. No jumper posted it. He was like...
So after Love's Boys went online and said all that, laughed, and made it clear how funny he thought it was, the 40s made him take it down. After he took it down, they made him issue an apology statement. Now listen to this half-assed excuse that Love's Boys tries to give.
And you know, a few people understand that I'm going to say what's real. You feel me? I'm a comedian. I'm going to say what's funny. And I'm going to speak on whoever and not with no type of, you know what I'm saying, no type of boundaries. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And, nigga, rewind time, nigga. I was the only one to speak up for Extra, nigga, who got a platform.
So that was the excuse Mr. Delusional gave us. He said the people who know him already understand how he operates. He's going to get online, he's going to talk about whoever, and he's not going to have any care or concern about it. He doesn't care if you're his friend, his family, or even from his own neighborhood. He's still going to get on the internet and clown you, even when the worst things happen to you. He's going to laugh at you for everyone to see. And then, right after saying all that, he tried to flip it by claiming he was the only one who ever spoke up for Faux Extra. So he gives this weak excuse, and then immediately turns around, trying to play it like he's the one who defended him. This dude is off the chain, man.
When they were trying to say Faux Extra got beat up and all this other stuff by Deuce Pound from Inglewood Families, you know what I'm saying, by Braves from Denver Lanes, I was the one to speak up, nigga. I was the one to get Faux Extras back, my nigga. Would nobody else speak up for that nigga, bro? They was trying to clown him. I was like, nah, bro. You feel me? Don't start lying on the homies. You know, don't start doing this, that, and the other, because we could talk about this, that, and the other, too. I was the only one that spoke up for him, bro. For all these other niggas, y'all seeing talking about me, saying something about him, bro, these niggas wasn't speaking up for nobody on nothing, nigga. Wasn't none of these niggas speaking up for Faux Extras but me, nigga. I spoke up for that, nigga.
I told her that's the homie, nigga.
This guy loves boys really thinks that just because he defended 4 Extra a long time ago, when people said he got beat up, that somehow gives him free rein to laugh and talk bad about him, even after he blew his hand up.
So that's why I don't really be caring about that, bro. The only extent that I apologize y'all is because certain people who don't know me and certain police who don't know me, if they felt some type of way about it, that was to them. Anybody else, nigga, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. That's the only reason I did that, because I fuck with the police, my nigga. Them is my brothers. I talk to police every day, 7 days a week, nigga, for the last 20 years, nigga. I could be an honorary member for police, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas say something about the police, you say something about me, nigga. And that's just what it is, bro. And this niggas from over there feel the same way. Nigga, free police, nigga.
No sooner
And that's just is what it is, bro.
Don't you guys think it's crazy that for the last couple of years, Loves Boys has been on the internet trying to make his neighborhood look as bad as possible every single day? And now, here he is in this video, telling everybody he tried to join the LAPD. Right after admitting that, he turns around and says he could be an honorary member of the 40s. Then, to top it off, he starts name-dropping Faux Leaf. I'm just sitting here wondering, what is going on in Loves Boy's mind? He spent 2 years trying to tear down the 60s. Now he's claiming to be an honorary 40. And at the same time, admitting that he just tried to join the police department. This is Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys. Can't make this up.
Yo, you live.
Hey, Sister, how you doing, man?
Don't ask me how I'm doing, bro.
The Shirai Ryu. Now the battle against my brother begins in earnest. The Shirai Ryu won't rest until Bihan is defeated. And the
What's up? Get to it, man.
Restored.
Man, I just been talking to the guy from Oakland for a long time. You didn't hang up on him. Why you be so...
Bro,
it was me, bro.
What are you calling me for, man? Say what you're going to say. You said a whole bunch of bullshit. What?
Does the police know you want to be a cop?
So I want to be a police officer. Bro, why are you calling me stupid shit, bro?
What do you mean? That's what everybody wants to know.
I don't give a fuck what nobody knows, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
You just told me that you were saying that. Did he know?
Hey, listen, I'm hearing niggas that say I'm the police, man.
Right, I heard the same thing, man. I was trying to figure out who had the paperwork.
Right. What are you talking about, though? Dude, I don't think you calling this a stupid shit. Dude, the police let me apply to be a police. Nigga, everything we do, everybody knows.
So with Loves Boys claiming he's an honorary 40, somebody called in and asked him if the 40s even knew he was out here trying to be a cop. Loves Boys turns around and says, everybody knew what I was trying to do. Trying to imply that the 40s knew he was trying to be a cop, and still allowed him to be an honorary member. This is exactly how Porky and Loves Boys operate. They drag people down, and make others look bad, just by associating.
600 made a statement is like, shot the other two. What's up? Get to it, man.
Man, I just been talking to the guy from Oakland for a long time. You didn't hang up on him. Why you be so...
Bro,
it was right, bro.
What are you calling me for, man? Say what you're going to say. You said a whole bunch of bullshit. What? You dig it?
Rootwork Jones is getting down to the nitty-gritty, taking on the mustiest sucker in the city.
Dollar Must is my name, and staying good and musty is my game. Where is Rootwork Jones?
This is the super soul brother getting rid of the stank. And you can for sure take that to the bank.
Take that, you musty jive turkeys.
When Rootwork Jones is not dealing with drama, he finds time to deal with Foxy Mama.
Why don't you come on over here and give me some of that root work, sugar?
Rootwork Jones. He's bold. He's bad. And he's keeping the suckers musty mad. Rootwork Jones coming to a theater near you. Go to rootworkstyle.com.
What's up, guys? What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me do the museum commercial real quick. Hold on. Y'all need to see that.
Discover the heart of our history at the Hidden History Museum in Los Angeles.
All right, bullshit out.
From 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 2181 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles. Our museum showcases the brilliance and ingenuity of foundational Black Americans, along with the visions of global Black culture. Come in, explore our display, and shop for books, films, and other unique items that celebrate our legacy. Also, please take a look out for our features. For more information, visit Hidden History Museum.
Oh, damn. I see what's going on. Barely taking it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the live broadcast. We are in the building. Glad to have you guys in here. By the way, y'all just come down to the Hidden History Museum Park. We'll deal with it. That way we can see them.
Oh, how you supposed to beat this house?
Man, well, come on down to the Hidden History Museum if you are in LA. Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing go. Right? There it is. All right. I hope you guys have a great week so far. Hope you guys are being very productive so far, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Everybody, I need y'all to give me a retweet. Give me a retweet. That would be absolutely phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me look in this chat room. Shout out to all my mods in the building. We got a lot to discuss on this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Again, give me a retweet. Let everybody know that we are indeed live right now. Somebody said I'm a legend. I respect that. Many people say that, and I respect it. Respect to the law. All right, let me shout out some of the people in the chat. Reality Check, Virtual Radio, Opal Ivy, my good brother Michael Warden, Ahmad, Christos Hudson, Chicago Cheetah, Rashonda Renee, Lola Lee, Ryan Rocks TV, Devin Haney, and Reese. Much respect to you guys. TSA, Gabriel White, much respect, man. It's kind of hot in the office. Oh my goodness, man. It's so much we got to get on, ladies and gentlemen. So many things we got to get on. So before we do, I need everybody to give me by the way, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Hey, my channel, I should have been at a million subscribers a long time. You seem to have some things where they kind of success numbers. They're following me, and all of a sudden, YouTube is actually following me. So here's a look good. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Try to do my phone. But, I should have been at a million subscribers here. Should have been at a million subscribers a long time ago. But, you know, when you speak, you know, it is what it is. Guys, but it's got a record. Where can you send your Americana items? Send them to the museum. 2131 West Jefferson Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 9001. I've seen some of those things there to the museum. We're always looking for artifacts and items for the museum. We really appreciate a lot of the stuff you see. We really appreciate that. And then worldwide, we get stuff worldwide, nationwide. And understand this, because look, we are foundational Black Americans, as you know, there is a cultural renaissance right now. But there's still respect. We still respect brothers and sisters.
Damn, what the fuck?
We still respect a lot of shit.
This must be going so long. So what's the problem?
We do events at the museum. We get a lot of non-FDA brothers and sisters who come through and show respect and show support. So we got love and respect here. But understand, we are having a cultural renaissance. Oh yes, last night was funny as hell on my Twitter space. Well, we had a sassy great fan. That was funny. He was gangbanging on everybody. It was the funniest thing ever. If y'all haven't seen that broadcast, it's on that channel. We had a super sassy great fan who was banging on anybody who had any criticism for Drake.
Man, what the fuck, my nigga?
That's very, very funny. So y'all will keep that. But listen, like I said, family, listen. We are in the middle of a cultural renaissance for foundational Black America. And the renaissance is taking the world out. A lot of people are just shaken up by it. A lot of people are respecting it. It's shaking the table, but that's a great thing. Any renaissance is going to shake the table. We are having a cultural renaissance. And we are making the foundation of Black America. And we're gatekeeping our culture because it's more important than ever.
Bro, how the fuck I keep getting in your ass and shit?
We're foundation of Black Americans. We're not settling for like vague generic labels of being lumped in with other groups that don't share the same history as us.
Yeah, 10,000.
See, right now, there's a clear movement to really identify, honor, and protect our distinct lineage. Settlement is based on survival, resistance, creativity, and contribution really to the core American culture itself. And now, you have widespread access to information, so it exposes a lot of things. See, a lot of internet social media has good bad things about it. The good thing is it has democratized history. We can discover and rediscover suppressed and whitewashed parts of our own history and teach each other this stuff. And we're using our art, our music, our media as a tool for self-definition. We're doing our own documentary films, we're doing our podcasts, we're doing films and cultural events and organizing these things. And that cultural creation is turning into cultural resistance. So it's sparking more pride, more curiosity, and more clarity, most importantly. We're being very clear about what the business is.
Here to test the Shirai Ryu's
And
might.
it was very important for us to have ethnic clarity, ladies and gentlemen. Ethnic clarity was very, very important because everybody kept trying to label us. They kept trying to put us in these powerless categories: people of color, minority, African American. These are powerless identities that everybody can come and leech off of. We got together and said, no, we are not no generic ass category. We are a distinct people with an ethnogenesis here on American soil. That clarity is very important. It got the reparations movement a lot of momentum, lineage-based reparations discussions. That has gained legitimacy because that forced people to draw clearer lines about who qualifies, you see. And we, the Foundation of Black Americans, we have taken the lead in pushing for this accountability. The economic justice is now linked with identity. See, for a long time, we have the Cobra Sambos running around here talking about all people from Africa need reparations. We need to repatriation back to the motherland, all that old goofy ass stuff. We just let people come around and just say stuff and do stuff all willy-nilly. So now we're checking paperwork. Who are you, my dude? Where are you from? What do you represent? What organization sent you? Why is your forehead so big? Why is your hairline pushed back? Why you got so many gaps in your teeth? We're asking questions. Why is your wig crooked? Why is it so shiny? Why are you over there with Candace Owens? Why are you? We're asking questions and getting clarity. Somebody said Essence is in damage control. Yes, they are. Everybody's on Essence's bumper right now. And we've been talking about Essence and how they tetherized the Essence Festival and everybody called them out for it. That's a great thing. That's a part of the Renaissance. We're not letting people take some of our cultural iconic brands and tetherize them and degrade them and vandalize them. Yeah? We're not letting that happen. There's a pushback against disrespect and erasure. We're checking everybody. We've been checking the white supremacists. Now we're checking everybody. Everybody's going to get checked. The media, we're checking everybody. We're not letting people rewrite history. Politicians, Kamala, Obama, they're getting called out. You're not going to come around us doing the running man and eating green, thinking that we're going to bring you in. We're treating everybody like cultural vampires. Get your ass outside of the juke joint. We're not inviting you in. Stand outside. Cultural disrespect is being confronted directly. Everybody's going cold for the most part. Yeah? See, this echoes how the Harlem Renaissance popped off in the Black Arts movement. Like during the Harlem Renaissance in the 1920s and the Black Arts movement of the 60s. It was about self-definition. Back then, arts, music, identity, that was used to resist oppression. Okay? People were telling black folks how inferior they were. Black folks got together, they were writing books, doing beautiful art, creating so much beautiful culture within Harlem, coming out of Harlem, showing the world, no, we are refined, we are sophisticated, we can be intelligent, we are educated just like everybody else, and we're going to show you on our own terms. Damn what the media show. You see? Every now and then, we just got to get a renaissance going on, and now we're tightening up the renaissance right now. We're making it very clear who's who. You define yourself or you be defined. We're defining ourselves, and we're letting people know what the business is. And we are rejecting false inclusion narratives. That we all in this together, that lie has worn thin. We're in this together when everybody can kind of capitalize off of us, when everybody can leech off of us. That's when we're all together. We all win. Yeah? And we see how a lot of these groups come over here and they start benefiting anti-FBA policies. And they stand on the shoulders of our struggle and then turn around and then disrespect. See, the Renaissance, ladies and gentlemen, that's a response to the decades-long of us being undermined. See, cultural gatekeeping, that's no longer a bad word. Right? For a long time, we were told that if we gatekeep, we're being divisive, we're being hateful. Now we're realizing that this is about self-preservation, protection, power, man. We have to protect our lineage, our legacy, and our ancestors. We're not going to let these phenomenal FBA ancestors be erased like they didn't exist, like they didn't put in work, like they didn't contribute to the betterment of all of these other groups. It's up to us, the descendants of these phenomenal foundational Black Americans, to uphold their legacy. And that's what we're doing now. You see? And global influence, that requires internal unity. See, foundational Black Americans, we are, let's be very clear, when we talk about culture, people try to talk about our culture, we are the culture of this country. Not only that, we are the biggest influencers of global culture. We're the most influential cultural group.
I can't lie, man.
The music, fashion, the slang. Our impact is global. And the Renaissance is a necessary phase to tighten up internally while we continue to influence externally so that people don't go around stealing. Or if you use the culture we created, you're going to pay respect. And that goes for everybody. We just had this white country artist get on stage talking about, Beyonce, that ain't country. Remember that? There was some white boy got up there talking about Beyonce is country. See, these people get so entitled to what we created, they want to turn around and disrespect when we reclaim it. Shout out to our queen mother, Beyonce. Much respect to her for reclaiming country. That is ours. We reclaimed hip-hop in our film microphone check. That is ours, unapologetically. See, we're going to start claiming foundational Black American creations, ladies and gentlemen, and don't you ever be ashamed to do that. Because when we start reclaiming our FBA contributions, we are told, oh, if you say it was created by FBA, we're all one nigga. That is divisive. Why do you hate? We're all the same. Shout out to Zay. Much respect to you, Zay. Well, this is disrespectful. We're all one. Now, when these other groups, and I saw this post today, I reposted it. Now, let them get a wind under their belt. When they get a wind under their belt, this is what they do. I repeated this today. And they've been doing this. When they get a wind under their belt, shout out to P. Tyler. From immigrant dreams to doctoral degrees, meet Dr. Ann B. Zamora, the 23-year-old Haitian doctor. Boy, when y'all get a win, you let everybody know that you are not a foundational Black American. You make sure you're Haitian, Caribbean, Jamaican, African. You're going to make sure your ethnic group is front and center. And that's cool. That's okay. If we're doing that, that's cool. Okay, don't get mad when we do it. That's what we're saying. If y'all want to see, because when you get a win, the minute you get a win, you Haitian. All right? When somebody commits a crime, oh, he's Black. We all Black. No. No. We are not allowed. We're not allowing people to turn us into their trash bins. You're going to have to hold your wins and your losses. See, here's the con game that's been run on us. This is the con game that's been happening. When these groups get a win, they hoard that win for themselves. Shout out to Jamaica. Oh, shout out to Haiti. Oh, this Ghanaian got a doctorate at Harvard. Oh, shout out to him. Ghana, stand up. When they get something, when they win, they put it over in their box. When we get a win, they also take it and put it in their box. See, that's the trick back. When we get a win, we are required to share that win with them as an African group of people. So when we win, when we create hip-hop, we all created hip-hop. Because we all from Africa, and there was a tribe who had a drum, and they played a hip-hop beat 2,000 years ago. So we all created this. So whenever we win, they get to eat off that too. Now, when we take a loss, we do something negative, it's on us. When they do something negative, it's on us. You feel what I'm saying? When they do something janky, when you have an immigrant who robs a liquor store, oh, these Black folks, Black crime. What we gonna do about Black crime? Now, it gets dumped on Black. And by default, we, the Foundation of Black Americans, we are Black. We are the Black group by default. So when something negative gets dumped on Black, no matter what ethnic group it comes from, it gets dumped on us.
No
so
sooner had
they get to share all the wins and none of the damn losses. You see the con game that's been going on? So now that we're drawing the line, and anytime there's something janky going on, we're like, hey, wait a minute, this
Okay, love this.
shot up a bunch of people on the roster liquor store. His headline looks a little funny. Where's his family from? We do some research. Oh, that's Trinidad somewhere. He ain't us. Wait. What is these sheets? What is these? What do you mean we'll do? If the police pull me over and they don't ask if you're FDA, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that double dipping shit. We ain't doing it no more. Everybody hold your wins and everybody hold your losses. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put all our wins on the board and put them in the foundational Black American category. And if you got some wins, if you get a degree or whatever, knock yourself out. And when you get some losses, then take some losses. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Don't let them shame you. with the whole one big Negro name. Because for the longest, folks have been trying to denigrate us. Man, if you look at TikTok, this renaissance that we're having now, boy, the tethered class, they're losing their mind. These folks are crashing out because we are drawing lines in the sand. I'm going to show you videos of some of these folks the days, the predators, those days are over. So many. TikTok, boy, they are trash. So heavy. Especially with Essence. The Essence thing really got me. So bring some of these people back. That's what this dude right here. Forgive me, I don't know how to really whining about us. Hold on one second.
Most of our African American folks, they identify themselves as leaders, atheists, and pretending they are extremely negative when it comes to unity of purpose amongst our people. I don't really understand what some of our black folks say, that if they believe themselves, the society where they are overwhelming minority, it's going to give them some sort of advantage.
Yeah, it is. So this is the con game. That's the con game. And we fell for that. They're like, yeah, you need us because it's strength in numbers. So you, FDA, you need us. You're the minority, so you need us. If you fall for that, then you fall for let's help them get over this so we can get our numbers back. Getting a bunch of off-told sandboys, we might as well rock with our damn stuff. We're better and foundational Black America. We don't need a bunch of off-told ass sandboys who didn't get nothing popping in their homeland. What's a bunch of homeland you just get that popping? So you come over here with that same mentality. That's why we're going to fight. We don't need a whole bunch of off-told people. We're fine and we're good. We're good on our damn own. We've done good enough so far. Hold on. Hold on.
Lesson complete. It don't work like that.
Yes, it does.
If you are a minority in a particular geographical space, but in the greater geographical space, you are majority. Of melanated people, the majority of what they want to talk. If you say you don't have that, who cares? What do you own? You don't have any representative by the United States. You don't have any body at the United States. You got little fake identity.
Okay, you calling about, do we have any representatives at the United Nations? Okay, that's so you got a representative at the United Nations, and you still have to see. How does that work? How does your United Nations representative work for you? You got representation at the UN, and by the way, it was Ralph Bunche, our Foundation of Black Americans icon, who was writing the charter for a lot of independence to a lot of the third world nations, by the way, back in the 1960s. So yeah, our representation, who was with the United Nations, did more for you than your own representation has done. Don't look up Ralph Bunche. Somebody say he's Nigerian, okay. I thought he was British, but I do hear it kind of a Nigerian thing. Yeah, Yeah. What's your representation doing for you? Now you over here fleeing, look like you in your Uber, driving around customers. Okay, let's play some more.
International organization provides you an economic power.
Yes, we are the cultural power here. Yes, we are. We drive the culture. So we are an economic power.
Look at the 38 years of in Africa have taken Ibrahim Traore. He is the president of an entire country.
And you have to go to Russia and bow down for help.
How can be a president in an entire country? Not even one. So you all are just
you got these janky titles, but no power. That don't mean nothing. You got a president, y'all sitting around eating birth cookies. That don't mean nothing. You don't give a damn about these titles.
You can call yourself that. FBA. So remember, FBA is not a fucking rich.
It is an ethnic group that you ain't a part of. It's an ethnic group that you ain't a part of and a lineage that you have to keep. Who are foundational Black Americans? We're speaking on power ancestors, sir. He's using the word power. You're not power, you're them. You are the folks, you come from the lineage who saved some of our folks.
I'm gonna eat your
You got angry pebbles crashing out. The gravy train is over. Alright? The gravy train is over, ladies and gentlemen. We're there, we're crashing out. Let me play some more. Play some more. Right here, this woman is over here trying to get us on the immigration. There's some FBI Don put this woman here trying to shame us into supporting Hispanic immigrants. Oh, this older.
Some Black people saying like, well, the Hispanics didn't stick up for us, well, we need them to be there for us, so they can march with us. And I know some people feel like that, and I do. Trust me, I do. But at the same time, what do you teach your children? You don't do not know advice.
Oh, no. And by the way, it sounds like I hear a slight Caribbean accent in there. It sounds like he's falling asleep. They're trying to use this hour. No, meaning you go back. No, and then they come around trying to do that. We need to home go make a life. Man, you're not going to shame us and listen to folks who've been spitting on us. Now, we're sitting our ass down. We're doing nothing but kill. No, you ain't shaming us. No. We about to, that whole thing, you got to take that. Hell no.
Teach your children. You don't do not make advice. So why don't you just be the bigger person, get on with your children, and stand up for what's right?
What's right is us looking out for our group, our ethnic group. That's what's right. That's what we do as Black people. We fight for justice. Man, you got an accent, and you flee for justice, man.
We know how to do it very well. So this is why I feel like the government, aka PT, whatever you want to call it, I think they're trying to tear us apart from each other.
Okay, when are we together? Because love talking that all the government tearing us apart. The government, the CIA, it's an operation for the FBI to kill us. Where is all of this together? Where is all of this together? The togetherness is y'all fleeing over here eating our stuff. That's it. Exploiting us, that's it. That's the only togetherness there is. You come over here and exploit us, the resource. That's it. We play the rest. Hold on.
Because you know that we are so stronger together.
No, we ain't. We're weak with all of these people tethering off of us. You're stronger because you get to leech off of us. You see that? All of the tethers kind of have the same purpose. You have to be together to strength in nobody's. No. Y'all need somebody to leech off of. We're the people that you can leech off of. We don't benefit from none of this. We don't benefit from none of this. We're not benefiting from this. You come over here and just come up off of all the struggle, all of the sacrifice, all of the opportunity that we put together. And then turn around and tell us we're lazy and all of this stuff. We don't get on that lazy talk. We don't get on that lazy talk.
If we band together, we can overcome it just like we overcome everything else that most people have faced.
Thunder rolls.
I don't know. I feel like we're going to make up now. Get out the
we good. No. Our feelings are good. We out here line dancing in cowboy boots. We are chilling. Y'all are shaking in your damn boots. We ain't looking out for curtains for an ice bath. No. We ain't got to look under the bed and duck and dodge and hide on the curtains. You ain't going to make us do that. You ain't going to shame us. No, they're not. No, they're not. Don't want to hear all that. Listen, I'm going to play some oldie but goodies. I'm going to play some clips. Y'all remember, I used to play clips for like the last decade. I would play clips warning people about the tether class, showing these clips of these people talking crazy about us. You never heard all of this. We all got to get together now. You didn't hear all that. You all together as people. You didn't hear all that. Let me play just a little reminder of some of these clips that I've been playing over the years. Tether class. Talking crazy.
Lesson complete.
It's like a little compilation of some old and new. Hold on. Non-human media. Shout out to non-human media. Okay, I used to play these things back in the day.
I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all remember her? I did the whole thing of her.
Never came out with that. The only thing is that you can be friends with them.
Now, this woman is in that scene in the I did a whole thing about her years ago, breaking her down. She had all these anti-FDA videos, this and her parents told her not to marry her.
Exactly that. There's any similarity there besides your skin color. So don't try to, don't just look at something derogatory and not really worth it. I want to tell you why exactly why my Nigerian parents don't trust people.
Y'all remember I played this clip years ago? Remember this? And family, and we started pointing out the irony of this because Nigeria has the #1 fraternity fraud in the world, by the way. If you're talking about the babies, they got fraternity fraud out the wazoo out there.
Even with my mother being a black woman, and my father being a Jamaican man from Jamaica, right? I can say that my father's side of the family looked at black Americans a certain way. And they already had it in mind, whether they said no take or not. Oh, Yankee this, Yankee that. That's been a real thing to sit there and make it seem like it's an illusion, but
like my friends are both from Jamaica, they came here in the 80s and 90s, so the whole thing about how they think that black people make these things and definitely captured that a lot. It's a certain way. You just have the right to breathe. If you're just kind of, distance yourself in a way from black Americans, it'll be safe, it'll be fine. Just love everybody. Just grow up doing the way you know, of your America. There was also for me, I've been with there were other Caribbean people with any other immigrant individuals from immigrant population. They also just again, when I talk about the race of this country, don't be like the Black American. That is very, that was very common that you hear that. And it's surprising thing to hear other people talk about it more than what this idea.
So family, don't you dare let nobody tell you. They've been doing this for years. They've been saying little stuff and saying stuff for years. Lazy, oh, we're so lazy. The lazy attacker, that's a projection. You don't get lazy. That's a projection. Let me tell y'all how this is. That whole integrating the West over low, we just started to see it in the last decade of social media. They could say this stuff behind closed doors, but because of social media and all that stuff, they started getting comfortable enough to say it within their little group. So we started to do it. You understand? And y'all remember, I used to play these clips all the time, warning people about how these folks would act. Saying this will be a separate family. Somebody talking about something from the Negro Digest in the 1960s. There's a book, a magazine, something like that, in the 1960s called the Negro Digest. This is something from 1963. I want y'all to see. Years ago, and there was an article that was about the West Indian syndrome. This goes by right here, couple of it, in 1960. And this article, this was written by, I think this guy was Trinidad, he was West Indian himself, and shout out to him, he was exposing his fellow West Indians. He was exposing some of his hate man, fellow West Indians for their negative disposition about us. Because see, at the time, in New York, you had quite a few, a significant number of British speaking West Indians, Trinidad, Barbados, and Jamaica. They would have, they had kind of a loophole to let West Indians over in New York and work with domestic. And they would kind of let the ones who come in kind of say, everything going on with that. Spanish-speaking Negroes not good. But some of the West Indians who speak English under the British Commonwealth, which was Trinidad and Barbados, they would let a lot of women. A lot of them were a significant number of women. And this after 1965, when we were really fighting for get restrictions off of immigration, then we saw a real flood of all of them. A lot of them. But even in 1963, I want y'all to hear what these people are saying about us. 1963. This is the middle of the civil rights. Well, we are just getting our brains blown. Like these people we're getting unified as foundation of America. This is what these peppers are saying about us. All right? Let's go through this off. Because we are not an American people. Some West Indians resent being called Negroes, and yet they are not accepted as white as they are. We don't have to go back to the island. My aunt was very happy yesterday. I had to in a long time. She had come to America. She got the governor and the mayor and children. This is somebody's on the He doesn't want to be considered an American Negro. As a matter of fact, he's ashamed of being an American Negro. And with this standard neurosis of the average West Indian immigrant, he or she does not want to be considered an American Negro. But actually, they believe that the white man prefers them over non-American Negro. Who prefer them as non-American Negroes. We've been saying, in short, he wishes to be the white man fitted in with her. And she may well be happy because he seems to be proceeding in dehumanizing. This is the color complex of the West Indian Negro. One who doesn't understand the fight for freedom in America, one who doesn't wish to understand. I have yet to meet a West Indian Negro who doesn't feel like he is better than the American Negro, and therefore the American white with whom he gets to associate. Not everybody born in the West Indies should be super celebrated. There are Cleveland whites who of American life. And the majority represent Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, or any other part of the Caribbean, degrade the American Negro. And every time he found a bone, somebody once said that the immigrant is a mad dog in search of any kind of food. And every time he found a bone, he would cross a bridge and look down the water, see a larger bone, drop his own bone, and run down the bank of the river. To be deceived by his unquenchability. Well, the Negro in America seems to be a mad dog with a bone in his mouth, constantly dropping it, finding others who have his long search for an identity. Some time ago, I was in the village bar. I asked him whether he had come after becoming an American citizen. He said no, and never. Soon, he was lashing out at the fact that the American Negro continued to be holier than that. And the pastor of this popular citizen. They are animals, he said. They are this, they are that. I challenge his statement. Oh, you wouldn't know. You have to work with them. He worked with them with some civil rights organization that he did his life. This young man is about 26 years old. He came here 3 years ago to study engineering. Now he works part-time with his civil rights organization. Wow. But what can he do in the interest of civil rights, buried down as he is with such prejudice? Back in Jamaica, his father is an executive member of some branch of the government. Let me go down. He struggles, he's a black man, a Negro. So in order to retain an identity which can set him apart from what he considers an irresponsible mob, he stays in his Caribbean tribe. I'm from Jamaica, he says, but he doesn't even have to say it. The exact preservation of his accent will warn you. Also, that's still going to be enough to show you how much it's part of the American community. He was criticizing American Negroes, even openly calling them N-words. As he did his studies of him, he said he intends to return to his island home for the small kids. He's not unlike himself. There are thousands of other aunts out there. My aunt drinks a room from a Trinidad, a woman who's an American citizen, a woman who has children born in America, but a woman who would never stand to be called an American. Because once you make her an American, you make her an American Negro. This woman spends her time thinking so many things of the American Negro, rather than attempt to be such a generous thinker, she generally manages, I say that those whites who think the worst of the Negro, they have no morals because they drink beer out of drink. They don't know how to do children. They are lazy without ambition. We came here, he said, meaning the thousands of Latinos in the States, and in so many times, we have educated our children and bought so many apartment houses in New York that they, the American Negro, half of the South. Why don't they leave the South and come here, he said. I told her that hundreds of Negroes leave the South every week in search of a better life. That's the no avail, a word called the You will not rent her room. He you an American Negro without the recommendation of somebody years ago, she sent her daughter to a white school, and the child was accepted as an American Negro, in fact, which she was. Okay, so this is heavy. We're doing a little slick fighting for them and all of this. Yeah? And a lot of this stuff is projection value. Y'all give me a retweet. We're talking heavy. Give me a retweet. Family, let's give about 5,000. Give me a retweet. Listen, let me tell you something about that whole lazy talk. And we love to throw that lazy jack in the foundation of Black Americans. Family, that lazy nonsense, that's a major, that's basically their behavior. When they run around talking about how lazy we are, see, that's a lie. Because we ain't got to hustle, scramble like people want to do. We just kick back and chill after work. Listen, the foundation of Black America is country. No other group in U.S. history has been forced to labor without compensation for centuries. Building the physical and economic foundation of America. To call us lazy after centuries of unfair, brutal labor, that's slaveholder property. And that whole hard-working immigrant, that's what we call survival hustling. That's not no superior work ethic. You're not. Listen, many immigrants are forced to take on multiple jobs because you're working and getting paid under the table. So you're not really making a livable wage because you're an immigrant. A lot of times you come over illegal. So you got to take scraps, living in a house with 20 people. You understand? So you got to work 3 or 4 jobs because you're not really yet integrated into the legal or economic framework. We're as foundation of Black America. We're already legal citizens. We got generational roots here. So we've got to overdo it in order to survive. You don't have to work 10 jobs. Our foundational Black American ancestors made it so that we can live a stable existence. We can just work our job, and when we go to the job, we ain't immigrants. We're going to demand a livable wage. We can unionize. We can say, hey, we got together and say, you're going to have to pay us such and such an hour. You're going to have to give us some damn benefits, some dental. Yeah, we ain't walking around here working 10 jobs with dental, gap teeth, and all that shit. We're going to make sure we're going to get paid a livable wage. We're going to work them 8 hours, come home, sit on the porch and chill. That ain't laziness, that's stability. Okay? That's stability, ladies and gentlemen. So when we're sitting on the porch chilling after a long day's work, we work out 8 hours so we get to relax and chill and kick it and enjoy our family. While we're sitting there chilling, they're driving back and forth with the Uber, still working until 1 o'clock in the morning. That's a you problem. That ain't us being lazy. You fled, so you got to do flee and nigga shit. All right? That's what you do when you flee. All right? You got to scrounge and scrape. And you ain't got no stability. All right? Come on now. Check them on that lazy talk. You ain't gonna tell us about laziness. We done been to your homeland. All right? Lazy is running around here 2025 with a dirt road you peeing in a river. And that's lazy. All right? Come on now. I'm not trying to denigrate myself. Y'all not going to keep up with these weird ass trolls. See, we can be calm and chill. Calmness, the foundation of Black Americans, that's a luxury that we fought for. We had to work for free for centuries to build up the wealth of this nation so y'all can come through to it. We said enough of that. We don't have to give enough of the wage. We don't have to be chill like everybody else. Foundation of Black Americans pay that heavy price so our children wouldn't have to scramble just so they can exist. The fact that we can live without 3 jobs and 15 damn roommates, that's not no moral law. That's a testament to our generational survival and sacrifice, baby. And see, all of y'all come over here, y'all start exploiting the system that we died fighting to open for. We were on the front line of the civil rights movement. As you see, we had tethers in these civil rights organizations secretly harboring resentment. We were dismantling these segregation quotas and these bans and all that. We made it possible for people can come here post 1965. We did that. So y'all came in under lanes that we've already pre-cleared. And undocumented overwork, that's not heroism. That's not nothing to look up to. That's not nothing to pop our collar to. Yeah, you going around here being exploited as a tether. Yeah, we don't want to be that. You try to make yourself feel better because you're an exploited tether. You're running around here working 20 hours a damn day because you fled your damn homeland and you can't make a real livable wage and you try to shame us. You guys are lazy. We're not working 20 hours. No, because you got sense.
Oh, ass nigga.
I can sit up here. We didn't work long enough.
Nigga said 20 hours a day.
We created a lane where we can make livable wages without working ourselves to the damn bone like roaches. Huh?
Stupid.
Come on now. Just scattering all over. No, you ain't shaming us. We don't aspire to that. That ain't honorable. You fleeing over here to work